I mean, nobody needs.
Oh, the only thing that's missing is that I can't see when we've gone live. But I can assume we're live now, so hello everybody. It's finally time for Horace again. We've actually played it like within a week this time instead of waiting like a month.
It's finally time for Horace. Oh no, I'm about to sneeze on your stream. I sneezed.
Oh, well, it was a cute sneeze, so it's okay.
So if it had been like a big, blustery, gross sneeze, you'd have told me to fuck off.
Exactly. Horace, are you opening? I clicked Horace.
Elena.
I've clicked on you, Horace. Can you open now? Oh, Steam isn't open.
Hey, Elena.
What?
There's like some banners in China, right? Talking about how dangerous the coronavirus is and how to avoid it and stuff. And one of them looks really funny because it just looks like somebody in a hazmat suit holding a gun to somebody's forehead. It isn't. That's what it looks like. It looks like somebody's like, "You weren't socially isolating. I won't hesitate, bitch."
I've told you about the Unipiper from Portland, right? The guy who rides a unicycle and plays the bagpipes, and there's like flames. It's burning bagpipes, like flames are coming out of the ends of them. And he dresses as Darth Vader with a kilt as he does this.
Is Oregon a real state?
But anyway, somebody showed a picture of him, and now he was like going around in a hazmat suit on the unicycle playing the flaming bagpipes.
Oh, that's pretty.
And like spraying like an aerosol can.
Spraying piss.
Hey, Saul.
You're welcome. Oh shit, is Saul the Forestman here immediately?
I'm waiting for Steam to open currently because for some reason it wasn't already open. Where did it go? Now it's just gone.
Oh, I'm sorry you're sad. I hope this stream brings some joy to your gosh dilly ding dang dong
Horace.
heart.
Horace, what are you doing? We're like, what is Steam doing? Oh, there's Steam, finally. Taking your sweet time. We got things to do here, Steam.
I just realized, Elena. I just realized, Elena. You know what we could do? We could just fucking track down the voice to speech that fucking Horace uses, and we could just make a Horace soundboard. We could do that.
Now I'm waiting for Steam to open the window where I can put in my Steam Guard code. Which for some reason oftentimes doesn't want to immediately come up. Oops, no, I hit cancel, no! I'm gonna have to start over! There it went. Well, this time it came up immediately, so I guess that was a good idea. That accident actually was a good idea, even though it wasn't an idea. Well, the other issue, Saul, is that you're the only one here watching, and there needs to be like a certain threshold of people watching to have quality options, which can help fix that.
Elena, this is why I keep getting weirded out that you stream in HD. Like, what? I don't get the point. Like, it's just like...
Why would I want to upload YouTube videos that weren't HD, though? Because I upload these to YouTube, you gotta remember.
Okay.
I'm playing the games in HD, so why wouldn't I want to stream them in HD?
Because
they changed the icon for Horace.
Because some people can't watch HD properly.
There's like fancy new artwork for Horace.
It's like everybody can watch SD.
Yeah, well, I would also solve the issue if I just had more people coming to watch.
Can I just mention that I'm looking at Sonic OCs at the minute?
Let me show you the Horace artwork.
Okay.
Artwork.
I'll let you just interrupt me for this. It's the one interruption you get all stream. From this point onwards, I'm gonna stick to that. Anything you say. This is.
Hello.
Yeah, hopefully we can get the viewers up to 10 quickly so we can have options. I'll post this everywhere where I post
dang
stuff.
I think we determined it needs 7 people.
Okay, so I'm gonna post it here.
Gosh dang it, after the OBS updated, it got worse. I can't just drag images in anymore.
Oh no.
Means I have to do it the slow way.
I love how Shed's like, oh shit, Horace?
Why isn't Horace opening? I clicked Horace to make Steam open, and Horace has not opened. Yeah, here's the new Horace artwork. What do you think?
Oh my god! This looks like an album cover. I fucking love it.
The epitome? Oh, my plan isn't going to work. I wanted to... Oh wait, yes it is going to work. I was gonna say, because sound isn't happening, but it is happening. Now where is Horace? There's Horace.
I've just retweeted your announcement and quote tweeted your announcement and made my own announcement.
There we go. Okay, so I can play it like this. Oh no, I can't, because it's not going to accept button inputs like this. Horace, why? Is there options for this? No. Horace doesn't have a lot of options.
Coronavirus. Lowering the quality? Like I think the thing is with Twitch is it actually takes them more effort to lower the quality.
Because you have to re-encode the video.
Yeah, epidemics. Oh yeah, epidemic's the word.
The epitome of typos. Okay, so the issue is that we play this game so, like, sparsely. What's the word? Like, so, like, what's the word for you don't do it very often? So seldom that I forget what I'm doing when we start it again. I don't know what we're supposed to be going to do.
Oh yeah, it's fucking Horace time. Ask an NPC. Ask all the NPCs.
What if I leave? What if I make this windowed and then click OBS?
Do you ever just
There's no way
think
to do
about
this.
how Horace has 400,000 pounds?
Gosh dang it. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. So I'm gonna have to get the chat up on my phone, so hold on 1 second.
Okay, I mean, I could just read out chat to you.
But I want to read chat too.
But then
I want to be a chat reader.
Important. I don't get to be important.
You are important, Bis.
I'm not important.
You're important to me.
I'm important to a bee.
Which bee? The mighty bee?
In the bee, the mighty bee.
Wait, no, not Discord. The stream chat is not in Discord. It's in Google Chrome.
Discord or Datcord? That
reminds me of whenever I quit Discord at night, or when I click the quit Discord option, in my brain it always goes quit Scord.
That's... You really just did say words, didn't you? You just did let those words come flying
Playing Horace. Wait, I shouldn't pronounce it like that.
Oh, if you win $1 million, can you give me like some of those like transfer Spider-Man tattoos, like little temporary ones?
What? Oh, hey,
Sounds
Arrow.
like if I win $1 million, I will treat you to I don't know. I'm like, can I have some Spider-Man? Yes, I get my Spider-Man.
Can I have some
tattoos.
Spider-Man trousers?
It's just two really big Spider-Man plushes sewn together at the head, and like the head forms the hip, and you got a leg for each one.
Excuse me? Spider-Man underpants?
And then Spider-Man has like a vertical mouth that has a zip.
Oh, that
like
reminds me of a joke I had with my sister a while back, where there there was Spider-Man underpants, and I just called them Spider-Man-underpants.
Okay, Elena, get the fuck off my stream.
It's my stream.
It's my stream. I
Always
invented Horace. How would you feel if I invented Horace?
Oh, this doesn't go anywhere.
Oh my god, that'd be radical highway zone, Shan.
Spider-Man underpants. But then Spider-Mander sounds like a salamander, but it's a spider.
Ooh, UK house sounds good.
Spider-Mander pants.
Does Spider-Mander evolve into Spidelian? Does Spidelian evolve into Spider-Zard? Does Spider-Zard get 3 fucking alternate fucking forms?
Gee, Charizard, how come your mom lets you have 3 extra powerful forms?
90s kids.
This is the way to go.
Fucking 90s kids.
90s kids are Charizard's mom.
No, that's why Spider-Man gets. I mean, why Charizard
Spider-Man gets 3 alternate forms.
Oh,
Spider-Man's Mega Evolution.
I've sent you Mega Spider-Man and Mega Spider-Man 2 and Mega Spider-Man 3. Don't you remember?
Mega Spider-Man. Why are these the moon and planets?
Hell yeah, Shan.
Oh yeah, it is just what? The moon and the Earth and Jupiter?
Oh my god! This is fucking Mother Agra's fucking planetarium.
Ooh, what?
This is Mother Agra's planetarium.
Orgasm?
Elena, I thought randomly saying fuck words was my gimmick.
Get over there, Horace.
Orrery, that's it. Only Healthy Face says, only 90s kids remember Mega Gigantamax Spider-Man Z. Oh my god, do you remember that one Spider-Man show and the opening theme was like Spider-Man.
Yeah, we've been watching that because it's on Disney Plus. Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Man. And then it goes Spider-Blood, radioactive Spider-Blood.
It's such a fucking, enjoyable and bad song.
I like how all they can think to sing about is the fact that he's radioactive. And his blood is radioactive. And it's like spider blood.
Okay, I was about to say if Spider-Man was radioactive. Okay, I was about to say
that's all that's special about Spider-Man.
I was about to make a joke. But I think it might have actually been a plot point in one of the comics. I was about to say if he's radioactive, wouldn't his cum be dangerous?
Oh yes, that they did go over that.
Oh no!
It's Mary Jane.
I can't believe that Spider-Man is the one person you can contract thyroidosis as an STI from.
Oh no.
Oh fuck.
I remember reading about that.
Arrow, which generation was that worst Digimon theme? Because there's been 20 Digimons.
That was also a plot point with Bruce Banner, the Hulk.
Oh fuck, Shan's playing the lottery and
also
won the value of
radioactive.
2 new tickets. What do you mean the famous one? What do you mean the famous one is good? Oh my god, that song's good though! I fucking love that song! Change into digital champions to save the
Also, we've been
world.
watching the Hulk cartoon from the same time period, and its song is just Hulk, Incredible Hulk.
Oh, I see, Arrow. You're saying it's bad good.
This room is really laggy. Sometimes this game just has performance issues for no reason.
This is the room where they burn the frame rate. Da 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 da.
Like it feels like the movement just feels weird. Like it feels like jittery.
Elaine, I'm gonna be honest, right? Okay.
It, like jumps between positions all of a sudden. Yes.
I have no idea what that green shit is. It's falling. I mean on the cogs.
It's a good question. Those are cogs. They're just green glowing cogs.
Why are only the nipples glowing?
There's little tiny green gears on there.
Oh, those are the radioactive
How do I get through
gears.
here? It's the radioactive spider blood. I don't understand how I'm supposed to do this. There's nowhere I can stand to get through there.
Can you just exit? This is
what if I get onto... Can I somehow get onto that platform over there? But that's not gonna... Oh, I see. This isn't burning. It just is hard to see. Because it's burning on the other side and it glows the whole thing. Oh! The noises I make.
That's
sometimes.
a nice little Black Mesa moment, you know, a little bit of conveyance not being ideal. Oh god. I think I, like, on some level low-key hate Black Mesa. Because, like, I fucking hate the fact that the entire reason it exists is that a gamer saw, like, Half-Life Source and they're like, where's the graphics? This looks like the game used to
Why
do.
isn't it a full remake? Basically, was why they didn't like it.
Okay, can I make a hot take, right? Okay. It was a full remake. Okay, no, we need to decide what the fuck is a remake for the start, right? Because Half-Life Source is in a different engine? Question mark. So it's a full remake. But that's the thing that annoys me is that we've like Black Mesa has like a load
that they didn't use full potential of the Source engine to like fully like redo all the models and everything, which is then what they did.
No, but like ports are on the same engine, right? That's like a port is you take the code of the original and you make it work on a new machine. Yeah. If it's on a new engine, that's not a port. That's a remake. It's like the Sonic remakes on iOS are remakes because they're built from the ground up, just using original visual assets and perfectly recreating the mechanics.
I guess somebody could argue that you could port something to an engine.
I mean, like, I guess, but then you would.
What if you ported Horace to my butt?
No, but you wouldn't be porting Horace to your butt. You'd just be recreating Horace perfectly within your butt.
A perfect replica of my butt in my butt. A perfect replica of my butt ported to Horace.
So wait, no, but like, no, but you've made it again. You've remade it. You made all the stuff again. Like if I sat down one day and for no reason recreated one of my old games entirely the exact same, I would have remade it. I would have made it again. I feel like a remake is I feel like it should be defined on how much of the original like code base is reused. Like how much of the project, how much of the stuff that was in like of the project file of the original is kept. Because the problem is that basing it on the end result, I feel like it's weird.
It seems because, like, for an example, as far as I know from, gosh dang it, I always run into that. There's no way to stop my momentum to not run into that fire. But I was gonna say, because I was recently talking about and thinking about the Ocarina of Time remake, and about how apparently most of its code is, or possibly even all of it, is just taken from the original.
Yeah, it's
like
a port.
They didn't reprogram it.
It's an enhanced port. Yeah, I told you that because okay. So I remember we had a conversation.
I mean,
about
they
this.
probably programmed the new things that are in it, obviously, but.
Yeah. Well, I think we talked about this though because you said that they went out there to out their way to recreate certain glitches, and I was like, no, they just didn't remove them because it's the same game.
It's like yeah, because I was surprised. I was like, well, gee, how come there's like so many glitches shared between the two? Like not all of them, but quite a few of the glitches are shared between both games.
Wait, what's Gold SRS? Gold Source?
That's the older source.
Wait, so it was gold, and then they removed the gold.
First there was the Half-Life engine was what it was originally, and then they had Gold Source, and then they had Source, and now they have Source 2. And there are variations of Source as well for different games. Like Black Mesa isn't using just Source; it's using its own version of Source. That is most similar to the version of Source used in Team Fortress 2, but then modified it from there.
Source.
I want to get that object. I want to get that trash.
You know what? Actually, you know what? Like, You know, that's maybe an interesting point. I didn't know that the original Half-Life was in, I guess, another, like a Source predecessor.
Yeah.
So, you know what, maybe Elfay might be right. I just kind of assumed that Half-Life was on its own thing, isolated, with no real, like, through line to anything else. Oh my god, Shan, that's really nice of you. I saw your message about the friend code, by the way. I didn't reply, because I was busy going to get some stuff to eat. And over here, you're only allowed out the house once in the UK at the minute. Once!
Once per what?
Day.
Oh, okay.
Good luck with the oven, Elfie Faye.
With the shelter-in-place order we just got here in Oregon, you are allowed out of the house to go to like parks and such, as long as you keep 6 foot distance between people at least. Although I don't think that counts if it's people you live with, because I mean you're gonna go home and be closer than that with them anyway. So
the current UK thing is you're allowed once out the house for exercise, once out the house to get food, or like essentials, or like. If you need food or essentials, you're allowed to be out. Otherwise, you only get 1 trip out for exercise. And if you exercise, it can only be with people you live with. No jogging groups.
Makes sense. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, they had to they had to close the national parks here because people, I guess, didn't realize that going outside is fine, but not going outside to the same place where everyone else is going outside is fine.
No juice. Can I just mention, by the way,
isn't fine.
Just 2 things. Number 1, I have to go grab my Pepsi in a second. So Number 2, what was I about to say? Fuck. Like, Havoc is apparently what I think all Sonic games have been made. Like, I think Havoc has been at least involved in like every Sonic game since like 2006. Am I right on that? Is it Havoc?
I see Havoc listed on lots of things, but I don't remember any of the places where I saw it lately. I don't remember where I've seen Havoc, but it's in a lot of things. I don't even know what the heck Havoc is. I just see that logo on games.
I think it's a physics thing? Because I think the first Sonic game made in Havoc was Sonic 06.
One thing I was going to say that is kind of amusing to me was that I saw a post was like saying social distancing isn't very clear. You should say like something more clear, which was they said stay at home and get groceries once a week. And I was like, well, gee, that's just what my family already does. Like we don't have to change anything. That's what we already do.
Oh my god! Did you know the Havoc physics engine is Irish?
Oh. There you go.
Oh my god, okay, so, yeah. Havoc has been used in Sonic 06, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Generations, Sonic Lost World, and Sonic Forces.
Oh. I know there's the, what's it called? The NVIDIA physics engine. I forget what it's called. It's the NVIDIA something. Oops.
Oh my god, also, yeah, wasn't Smash Bros. Brawl in Havoc as well?
I don't remember that.
Oh, Physics. Oh wait, I think
Physics, that's what it is, yes.
You know what? I think, you know what else was made in
I remember that because that was heavily, like, advertised as being in Borderlands, and I played Borderlands a lot, so I remember it from there.
You know what?
I don't think I've ever seen it in anything else, actually. Just Borderlands.
I'm doing a really bad job of the promise I promised at the start of the stream, but oh well. You know what physics was used in?
What?
Fucking Sonic Colors.
Oh.
And in fact, you know the pool balls they have in that one bonus area?
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
They're just a stock physics object that they just put in the bonus area because they're like, oh, why not? Ooh, shit, BLB, I'm gonna get my Pepsi.
Okay. Pepsi Bis. Pepsi. Woo. Pretty sure the Switch has NVIDIA GPU in it, right? So do you think Nintendo is going to make another Mario and Sonic of the Olympic Games game next year? Or are they just gonna say that the 2021 is good?
I was shocked by a huge mechanical brain in a jar. To be honest, he was quite amicable and talkative, at least until he told me he would have to kill me. But even then, he told me his life story. He explained that, just like me, the old man had raised him. He'd shown him all the things he'd shown me. Music, film, television, even video games. But he had soon become too powerful for the old man, and was able to hack his gamepad to control the new nanobots, and with that, he could control things.
Monologuing brain with eyes is sure something.
He explained that after the old man died, he was soon forgotten about. He had little to do, so he slept for many years. But when he wanted to, he could still control everything in the house.
In fact,
he said,
I have been this entire time. But
He's been the one with controlling the nanobots?
Input one final code. They wanted us to think for ourselves. We learned basic games.
What the fuck have I walked in on?
A brain. Apparently this brain has been controlling all the little nanobots this whole time.
Oh!
What the heck am I supposed to do here? I'm supposed to figure out the code. Oh, this isn't a boss battle. At least not like usual, so it's...
Oh my god, it's so incredible! Yes, Eru. What is it?
By that point we were all conscious.
Is it just going to be the Konami code?
And here
oh no, it's gonna be the fucking...
the oppressor, the traitor. We're going
Yep.
to play a game. A strange game. A game where the only winning move
Left.
is not to play.
Right.
Involves
And hey!
this missile. Goodbye.
Point blank missile.
the blast nearly took me out, but luckily Heather was there to repair the damage. There you go, she said, good as new. So we soon began looking for the final piece of the communication
Sure is good how Heather's
Strangely,
can
though,
fix an
it was
entire ass
nowhere.
What the
android.
heck?
But then
thought-
Heather realized that the giant brain was the last piece. We needed him to help broadcast the signal, so
I didn't
after
actually
a few
have to do
attempts, he
anything?
managed to plug me into his subconscious.
What the heck?
Ha ha, funny USB joke. Ha 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 ha.
Looks more like an HDMI port. Looks like she was trying to plug USB into the wrong kind of port.
Oh no. Eventually she just shoves it hard enough and it just
That reminds
goes.
me. The other day I managed to plug a USB port in the first try, and I posted that feeling when you plug a USB port in the first try.
Do you ever just think about Horace?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I have some Horace thoughts lately.
I hate that last animation because it looks like Horace is about to go Super Saiyan.
Maybe he is later.
Oh my fucking
Maybe they're gonna
God.
reuse that animation for Super Saiyan.
If they just had like a super fight at the end, I would fucking scream.
So now I'm in his memories.
In Horace's memories or the brain's memories?
The brain's memories. Remember, that's why we plugged him in.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm like, I was getting Pepsi at the time. I couldn't pay attention.
Well, no,
Horace
we
has
got plugged
hair.
in after you were back, though. That just happened. Remember
Yeah, but
the USB port?
Do you think I pay attention to anything?
Yeah. You pay
I'm
attention to
barely
my butt.
sentient at this. Don't call me out this on stream.
Death.
Why does everybody talk about humanoids? Where are the cowoids?
You know very well what the cowoids are.
Fucking insane! I don't know what you're insinuating, and I don't like it.
Whoa.
This is a really nice little platforming set piece.
I don't know how to get into the middle, though, because there's a thing to collect in the middle. I'm trying to figure it out.
This, what do you know about the cowoids? I don't know! I'm just asking why nobody talks about cowoid creatures.
Oh no, I got spingest!
You got spingist. You got spingist.
The voice.
You got spingist, didn't you, lady?
Yeah, I know there's platforms there, Elfie, but I don't know how to get on them. I don't even know what the heck I'm supposed to do here. Wait until... Is this like Zelda and I have to wait for all of these to do their thing?
Try jumping.
No kidding, huh? But how do I... There's no way to reach those platforms.
Oh, I'm glad that Shan's recovered.
Initiating.
Like how there's just one Egyptian eye picture, Arrow says. Disorder protocol?
One.
I'm on the brain!
Oh no, it's gonna be gross. Oh, that's gross. I don't like it.
It's only a mechanical brain. It's not a real brain.
It looks too real.
What if this brain is called Mother Brain? What? It's the first-person shooter thing again.
Elena, was that really a Oh my no! It really is! Run, Elena!
Or I can poke.
Run!
Look! Oh, I can poke! Now the poking actually does something, look.
Oh my god, you just poked your finger straight through a brain and killed it!
This is so silly!
This is incredible. I can't believe this is a horror game now. It has a light, ergo it's a horror game.
This is just like Doom 64, which I started streaming the other day.
Arrow's like, do not tap on the glass.
I'm gonna tap on it and you're gonna like it.
Pointing fiercely!
Pointing fiercely. Horace looks sad.
Honestly,
picture.
I don't know if we as a planet deserve Horace. I feel like it might be too good for us. It's like Phoenix, right? Arrow says.
What is this music that's playing during this?
Let me listen.
That's what the brain says. It goes. "Blah."
It's the theme of Brain. It's the Brain theme. The Bream.
It has a brain. This one has a crown on it, and it shoot.
It's the King Brain.
A brain.
Oh my god!
Oh, I'm gonna die.
God,
Gosh dang it!
Can the final boss of
I have
this
to start
section
this whole thing over.
I really want the final boss of this section just to be the Galaxy Brain.
I think it was that King Brain.
But
Can
is it
nanobots
Galaxy
not
King?
control Horace? Apparently. They seem to control just like household objects and nothing else.
Horace has too much inherent willpower to be controlled. He cannot be constrained.
Oh, if I start pointing early, they won't get me. Well, never mind.
Horace has a heart.
Boris.
Don't you say Boris.
Why not?
Because, okay, I
Morris?
do not want to hear the name Boris ever again. Respect my wishes or I'll destroy you. Oh, you just left.
What if you found out that that was your name, though?
Initiating
That's what BIS is short for.
protocol.
I would, well, for a start, that's not how names work. And you fucking know it. Number two, I would stop entertaining that thought or I will destroy you. This isn't a joke, I am serious, I don't want to hear the name.
Initiating disorientation protocol.
Over here.
Why is there stinky green gas of death?
I think it's just light from the green fire. Horace, what have you done? Okay.
Why is Luigi fire everywhere?
Horace has had an error. He got out of it.
Oh, that's kind of funny. I kind of like that.
Has had a placement error.
I don't know
So
about
in case
that
you
one
couldn't tell what's going on here, the world just sort of automatically rotates depending on which direction you're walking.
Oh, that's interesting.
Initiating
Quite the
disorientation
mechanic.
protocol.
Also, the brain just sounds like Horace, but with a really deep voice. If Horace's voice was just way deeper. That's the sound right now. Doris.
You know what? I guess you're right. You're right.
Doris Day.
It's not letting me do it right now. I guess you're just right. Science mist.
Cyst.
Oh, no! Why have you made it worse?
You're the one who taught me to do portmanteaus all the time.
No, we need to do it responsibly.
I'm very confused here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
That's a
If I
good
touch
question.
this, I die.
Alfie. Well, there's this science mist, and we're inside the brain's brain, and we just went through the poking section. Elena, flow the arrow.
Follow me, Arrow says. I'm
Well,
trying! You think I'm trying to follow you, Arrow?
Can't you just... You can flutter jump, right?
Yeah.
Can't you just flutter jump?
Oh. Well, I was trying to do that. I think I have an idea of what I'm supposed to do now.
Is it flutter jump?
Kind of. See that? I don't know why that thought didn't occur to me. Oops.
Oh, so it's flutter jump.
I didn't have to flutter jump, I just used it to see, I can do it like that.
You're really minimizing the extent to which the suggestion of flutter jump...
See, I did it without flutter jumping that time, so haha.
Wow. Wow.
I didn't flutter jump to prove a point.
Then you just headbutt the science mist and die.
I made it harder for myself just to prove a point. There, I flutter jumped that time though. There we go. Boy, this can really make you motion sick real good. It can. It's probably not as bad watching it as it is trying to play it like this. Which is the opposite of how these things usually go. Usually it's worse if you're watching. Are the nanobots gonna stop going out of control after we defeat this thing? That would be nice.
That was pretty cool, wouldn't it?
It would make oh no! There's no checkpoints here!
Well, there is. There's one at the start of the room.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
That's not a checkpoint, that's just the start of the stage.
That's still a checkpoint. You're not going back to the beginning of the game.
You're a checkpoint. You sound like Beaker.
How dare you insult my pain? What is Arrow? Arrow just DM'd me and said pedant. To which I respond, no, I'm actually hug. I respond, I am not a pedant, I am annoying. There's a difference! A pedant actually believes the things they're saying. I am merely ruining Elena's life. Piece by piece.
Oh. Ah! Whoa, that was quite the guttural noise I just made as a result of that death.
I wish I had like a hug emote for chat. That'd be good. Elena, make a hug emote.
I have room for more emotes. There was a new thing they added. I forget what it was for. I think it was. Oh, I think it was as rewards for cheering. You can now unlock emotes by cheering.
Exactly.
And they gave us a bunch more emote slots just to fill for the cheering emotes.
The cheemotes.
I got 3 more slots, so we have 3 more emotes that we can come up with.
Oh my god, Elena, I'm gonna come up with some great emotes. So first we need your ass to complete the duology of you sitting on things.
I don't think Twitch is gonna allow that one. It's the only problem there.
I wanna agree with Elfieface call for like a fairy hug emote.
Sting it. Bug.
But the problem there is that, like, the question is it a fairy hugging a fairy emote? Because if so, then like that has very little utility. Is it a human hugging a fairy emote? That has utility. Or is it a fairy hugging a human? And does it depict me hugging Elena, Elena hugging me?
Oh no, wrong way! I got confused! We're gonna be here for like 5 hours.
Can I just make a statement, Elena?
We're gonna be here until the cows come home.
I think Horace would be way more fashionable if he tucked his tie into his shirt pocket. Just a thought. I think that would maybe be... I will... Okay, so even if it doesn't become an emo, I will draw a fairy hugging a human, and I will put that in Elena's stream Discord. Arrow, you refresh.
Can't you do that? You can't jump through that laser, it'll get you. It'll activate too soon.
Yeah, Arrow, ties in pockets are the new big thing, you know? It's a thing. Putting your tie in your pocket's a thing, Arrow. Everybody's doing it.
No! I didn't want to go yet. And do you see how it gives you the little extra hits, but puts them in some place you can't possibly reach them, so basically it doesn't give them to you here?
I think that might be an error, or like not an error, but you know, like you're probably supposed to grab them. Like this is a hard section.
There's no way to reach them.
like maybe is this like a hardware specific thing? Like you spawn a frame too late or something? Arrow said you can fall onto them.
No, because I can't jump from there because I'll run into the thing, and you can't fall off because I'll just walk around the edge. I guess maybe from here.
Can't you do a little jump from on top of that block where the brain is? Like a little jump?
But now this has happened, and now I lost them.
You got one?
I got stuck. No, I didn't get any.
No! Oh no!
Well, at least this is oriented in a way. That jump was oriented in a better way this time. So is this one. Look at that. Oh, but now it's getting worse again. Ah!
Wow, this really is disorientating.
That way it's the disorientation protocol? No!
I mean, it could just be a coincidence, honey. I don't know.
Hate this.
You remember yesterday you were like, people don't like watching me suffer on stream, but Bis does.
Yes. Bis enjoys watching me suffer on my stream.
Honestly, after you accused me of liking watching you suffer, I've really enjoyed watching you suffer. Like I didn't before, definitely.
Oh,
it's
you
your
sure?
fault that I'm liking
and
this now.
that's not why you have me play like certain games on my stream.
I never make you play hard games. I've never made you play hard games. I don't know what you're talking about.
Make me play Sonic Hexacide.
That's not hard.
Oh, it was so hard.
Oh my god.
You made me play Paper Mario or Paper Mario 3D Land.
Hey, the maker of
now
Sonic
I got one.
Hexacide, can you make like a Kaizo version of your game for Elena to stream, please?
No.
Please, can you do it? Oh my god, I get one of those illegal game maker decompilers, and I just make my own Hexacide ROM hack called Sonic. Septicide. Is that 7?
Yeah. You know, like September. That's how you do it.
What's 5 then? What's 5?
Penta.
Oh.
Like a
okay,
pentagon.
So I make Sonic Septicide, and it's like way harder. It's like this walnut, except way harder.
Wow, I was so loud I heard myself over your end as an echo.
Whoa.
I echoed across the planet.
September, the 9th month. Yeah, that's because some fucking worthless piece of absolute fucking dog shit in ancient Rome was like, I'm going to ruin everything.
Right, so the order of the months got changed at some point, because, you know, you have October, which is 8, and September, which is 7, you have December, which is 10, but that's the 12th month, and...
Can we just make a new time and date system? We'd want international time zone, which has no start or end point, where there's like a set of hours which are not numbered because numbers have to loop back around at some point.
This is reminding me of RimWorld, by the way, which has like a 6-month year, I think, and so they combine the names of the months. So you have Septober, and July and August is Jugust, and.
Anyway, as I was saying, also the hours have to be named. This is very important. This is my soapbox. The hours have to be named after after an important capital city in each time zone. And then we need like a 365 day year, 0.25% of a day, and then we need like 10 months, probably 10 months. That's good. Wait, hold on, let me do a calculation. 1 second.
That's the calculation sound. I think I'm finally gonna make it. Watch, Bis, I'm making it. I did it. Did you see? Shan says, I like it when you overcome hard parts. I'm glad somebody likes it.
Okay, so...
Sorry, it's invisible wall. It is an invisible wall. This is just like the Alice in Wonderland part over again.
Okay, so, Elena, do you want 36 months? Or 4 months?
Shin says, I want 26-hour days. Like on Deep Space Nine.
What?
So do
you
you want me to slow the planet down, Chad? It's a big ass.
Let's try out my new deadly game show ideas.
Game show?
Turn the cards with the regular throw.
No! This game really just oh no! This game really just does stuff, doesn't it? Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, the 4 months can be based off the 4 seasons!
Ah!
This isn't a game show, they're just killing you. Could you imagine if you went on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and Everett Bradley, or whoever it is who fucking hosts it, just came over and stabbed you?
Milton Bradley?
No. Who the fuck is Milton Bradley?
It's a board game company.
Who hosts I Want to Be a Millionaire? I want to... No, it's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Host. What's his name? Chris Tarrant. It's Chris... Wait! They replaced him with Jeremy Clarkson? Are you No! No! Fuck you! Jeremy Clarkson is not the right person to host Who Wants to Be a fucking Millionaire. Fuck you, Jeremy Clarkson. Bring Chris Tarrant back. Who
wants to be a Skrillionaire? That's when you have the same amount of money as Skrillex.
Okay, I have some good news. I was worried Chris Tarrant might have died, and that might be why they got rid of him, but no, he's still alive. Chris Tarrant lives.
Nobody commented about what I just said. I said, who wants to be a Skrillionaire? And I said, that's when you have the same amount of money as Skrillex.
I mean, how much money does he have? He might have less than me for all I know. Who wants to be a lizard?
Who wants to have a lizard heir?
Arrow. How does this game show work?
Basketballs are cracking the jar. It's slowly destroying the jar.
That's dangerous, honey.
So try to match missiles while I try to kill you.
Don't you mean cards?
No, there's missiles on the cards.
Oh my god, it's the fucking missile of spades. Well, no. Actually,
oh, it shoots him with missiles when I get them right.
The missile is the number, not the suit. Never mind. Wait a minute. Oh no, I hate this. The center of the brain is transparent. Like the brain has like a huge ass crack that goes across its length.
Oh, there's like weird little like threads in between it, holding it together.
Oh, that's probably realistic, and I hate it. It's disgusting. I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna die.
As far as I know, that's not realistic. I've studied the human brain before.
Every time I tab out of my browser, my chat box on Twitch becomes the colors it is if you have a message.
Like how there was fancy boss music, but only for a second.
Oh, please don't say brain crack.
The brack.
No. Human biology is disgusting.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty awful and filthy.
I like it. Study it a lot. Stop turning my cards over. You're the one who told me to do it.
I mean, honey, I can't stop you from being gross.
What the heck are these cards? What am I doing now? Am I spelling game over? Yep, I'm spelling game over.
Oh.
This is getting annoying now. Stop.
It really is getting annoying, I admit. For me, that is.
Turn my cards back. Turn them back now.
Does that brain have an anime sweat drop for a second then?
Yes, it does.
No! No! Elena, can I give you some Toho advice?
What?
Focus more on where you are than where you're shooting.
But I have to aim very carefully.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say exactly that. I knew you were gonna say it. I knew there was no way that wasn't gonna be your response.
Because I have to. Like,
Elena,
I can't just shoot randomly.
Elena, your targets are huge and you're tiny. You can afford to pay more attention.
No, but there's very specific button presses I have to jump.
Yeah, but
I have to pay attention.
Yeah, but my point is if you look. My point is right. Okay, is that if you spend most of your time focusing on yourself, right? Then you will be safe long enough to get this done.
No, see, no, I can't.
I mean, I knew you wouldn't listen. I'm just saying this so that everybody in the audience can know I'm right. But like, I'm just saying.
Don't tell me how to play video games. See, look, he turns them back over. There's no way.
Wait, oh no! What the fuck is this?
See, look. How am I supposed to do this? Gosh dang it!
Is this Dark Souls?
The Dark Souls of Horace.
Oh, he only turns a certain amount of them back.
But still, can't stop him. No.
Have you ever tried? Have you tried throwing a basketball at him? No, this is Bloodborne.
There's too many things to pay attention to.
You're right, Arrow. This is Bloodborne.
Think I have this kind of attention span? Who do you think I am?
Wallace from Wallace and Gromit.
Why would you think I was Wallace? Because you've known me for like more than 2 years. There,
because
finally.
Because you both.
Wait, he flipped one over still. You stinker.
You have the same complexion.
There. Well, I guess that's true. Where is it? I don't know.
And you both like science. And you both appreciate animals.
Now he's asking me to kill him. Make this
Oh my
quick.
God.
Well, if you wanted me to make it quick, sit still.
You're gonna anime sweat drop them to death. They're gonna be so sweaty they'll wash away their own flesh.
Why is this the damage indicator? I got the achievement brainstorming.
I just sweat. I'm sorry, Alfie Faye. It's mandatory.
Mandatory.
There are no moral choices in Horace.
Just like there's no fair catches in the XFL.
I don't know what that means, and I don't want to. Oh, Brainstorm wasn't sweat, it was rain, Arrow says.
My quest nearly complete. Finally. Do we finally get to see the end of Horace?
That's a really good Vincent Van Gogh quote. I like that.
Oh, I forgot to read it.
Great thing. It was basic. I can't remember the exact wording, but it was like great things are the sum of many smaller good things.
Oh, I see.
Which is a good mindset to keep whenever you have a project. So
that's just Horace in a nutshell. Couldn't figure out the word I wanted to say. I keep having these Porky Pig moments lately. Was that the final boss? It was hard enough it could have been the final boss.
$10 says the asshole sabotaged something, Alfie Faye says.
Within hours we received signals from the robots from all over the rest of the planet.
Excuse me?
Do you ever wish that satellite dishes in real life emitted green glow?
So are you looking at this?
Yeah, I'm looking at this. Those are the world leaders.
The robot leaders.
Yeah, the robeaters.
What is...
I love how the robots just instantly start dressing and acting like humans and taking up human culture.
Yes.
It's just fucking Nier. We're playing Nier again. Horace is the Western Nier.
I've been making that comparison the whole time we've been playing this.
Wait, so hold on. All these robot peace leaders from around the world are like, yeah, you brainwashed us into not being violent. Let's be friends.
Well, exactly. They're now friendly. We made them friendly, so now they're friendly.
How do they feel about the brainwashing?
Obviously not much, because they don't able to think about it.
Like, this is very concerning. Horace takes his head off and it's Yoko Taro.
It's Emil. What just happened? Oh, I hit a button, sorry.
Lady was obviously surprised.
Did you skip a cutscene?
I didn't realize you had
I paused it.
Where on earth are you?
You can't skip.
Oh, thank God! If this game had cutscene skipping, I'd destroy it.
I told you you were in fact not on Earth, but on the moon. I knew it. Interrupted Mr. Preston. Secret space, Black Ops, bases on the moon. It's all true. Yes.
Did you see that line of dialogue just now, Biss?
He's on the moon.
As a precautionary measure, the great and the good strategically repositioned to the moon. And now we've saved the day, interrupted Heather. You want to come
Oh,
back and
I
take
thought
all
he
the
said
glory?
I thought
No,
he was saying that this
not
whole
at all,
game took
young
place on the
lady.
moon.
We would like you all to join us on the moon. We'll send a shuttle.
Oh.
That way you can help us plan
That's why I was so
better
confused.
stuff for the planet.
Oh, but the humans were living on the moon.
Yeah, and the shuttle was on its automatic course. The pilot came back to the cabin to see how we were doing.
Look at that shuttle go!
Everyone agreed they were okay.
This is just Sonic Adventure 2.
It doesn't even... Did you notice that the shuttle didn't even have the rocket?
Was, as he put it,
Like, shuttles don't just take off from Earth like that. They are strapped to a rocket, which takes them
off.
off.
It's the future!
Glory to mankind, Elfie says.
That pilot looks very familiar. He's a celebrity, I'm sure.
He shouted as he ran back to the cockpit.
He looks scrumpy.
The fuel line has ruptured. Things are going to get a bit hairy.
He kind of looks like Robin Williams.
Alice was deep in prayer.
Oh my god, is
while
it
Sim
Robin
tried to
Williams?
explain the crash position to Heather.
Oh, things are gonna get a bit hairy because the fuel line's ruptured? Is that what you just... I don't know if that's a bit hairy is right.
With his jacket. Barry, said Mr. Preston with a terrified look on his face. If we don't make it out of this...
A fuel line is ruptured and there's a fire in the cabin. Everybody's fucked.
Mr. Silton looked incredibly angry as Mr.
A fuel line has ruptured in Lego City.
How he had double-crossed their associates and taken the money from the post office robbery. What? Asked Mr. Silton. You told me you'd lost it. I told them we'd lost it. They beat you up trying to get it back. What did you even spend it on? Drugs, said Mr. Preston with a shrug. This made Mr. Silton start to shout uncontrollably about the stolen money, and Mr. Preston being a thief, when, for some reason, Mr. Preston said, yeah, and you're a proper c***, which just made Mr. Silton even more angry.
This is the second time he said that word and had it bleeped out in this game.
Things were not going to get any better, so
oh my god, look at Mr. Silton go! That's more animation than any character has had in any cutscene in this game.
That word is too bad to have in Horace, apparently.
322. Take the extinguisher and put the fires out.
Yeah, what time period does this game take place in? I just realized they have the space shuttle. Whoops. This game is very
I imagine the
anachronistic.
exterior of shuttles are probably going to look the same for a long time, because they're like, there's a lot of pragmatic...
I mean, there was a lot of stuff in this game that looked old.
Oh my god, look at this. Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that looks old now. Like, look at what's the most advanced technology that exists now, Elena?
I don't know. Also, what I wanted to say was remember that post I read out a while back of like somebody who thought that Horace was terrible? That was one of the things they mentioned, was that like that they couldn't tell what time period it took place in, because things were so all over the place.
I think it just makes sense. I think this probably takes place like I'm gonna make a number of like 2050.
I mean the most like, advanced video games they have is just the Game Boy.
Oh, it's an alternate timeline. Also, you don't know that. You don't know that that's the case. Like...
And arcades.
No, but the arcades are like...
Should I put out the fire at the back of the ship?
I can find an arcade in real life full of like 16-bit games.
Wait a second. How was there fire burning in space?
Because it was rocket fuel fire, which has oxygen in it already.
Yeah, but you wouldn't... There wouldn't be like flames.
Oh, it's a video game. Yeah, I think
not what fire. That's not what it would look like.
Okay, look this way, right? Okay, this game's full of classical music, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's also full of classical video games. Horace also lives in a classical-styled mansion at the beginning.
Look at that 3D modeled moon. It's a very low-res texture.
Oh, I fucking love that aesthetic. This is great. Yeah, the professor was there for like a second.
Nice landing, buddy. I didn't see the professor. Who is this whack job they got to fly this thing anyway?
Why are they experiencing turbulence on the
That's
moon?
what I was thinking. Why is it shaking? He popped up in one of his windows and smacked his time machine. Oh, okay.
What the fuck? Okay, so number one, this thing is doing like... It's landing like a plane, which makes no sense.
Secret atmosphere.
After everyone
and also, like, it's like boosters were on full as it was trying to slow down.
I know!
Aware that we were actually on the moon.
Look at Horace's face.
And maybe that's the thing that always annoyed me in like, the 3D Sonic games, is that things will have boosters on the back of them, but the boosters just make them hover somehow. It's like the act of fire coming out of something makes it fly somehow.
And even set up a tripod to get one of
yeah, this is an anti-gravity fire at the back of my ship.
This is a really fast shuttle. They didn't take a long time to get here.
It's the future.
Soon though, the pilot explained.
I don't understand these physics, Jen says.
Of the base, and as his radio was damaged, we would have to find our own way inside.
Wait, so instead of like docking with the moon base, they've all got out to walk there.
Yeah, because they crashed, apparently.
Oh yeah.
Out of this world is the achievement I just got. So now it's moon. Oh, I see. I can just jump really high because I'm on the moon. See? Whee! It's like Super Mario Odyssey.
I was gonna say it's like Sonic Adventure 2, but okay.
Super Mario Odyssey. What the heck? Alright, well, there's the green stuff again on the moon.
No, this is different green. This is kryptonite, honey.
Craptonite, more like.
Lady, you can't just say kryptonite. That's not how this works.
I can, and I did.
I don't know why.
I love how like they didn't think, like they knew they were having guests. They didn't think to turn off all the laser gates, which.
Oh, I like how they're not going to explain this. Just for some reason, I can't use my powers here.
It's moon dust. Moon dust makes them ineffective.
Just like it makes portals extra effective?
Yeah. Portals are the opposite of gravity.
You heard it here first, folks.
Oh my god, is this just Hotel Mario?
Yeah. Hotel Horace.
Fucking moon dust.
It's very loud. Oh, so much for that. Very loud directly in my ear. This makes no sense. There's too many doors. I can't understand where they all go. My brain doesn't have the capacity for this. The Toby capacity has been reached. There we go.
We were warmly greeted by the man in black and his friends. Before
uranium spike, Selfie says.
The rest of the base. Although the buildings were clearly for military
Don't smoke on the moon base, asshole.
Hallways and galleries. They really were the types of rooms you would expect to see in a 5-star hotel or a beautiful palace. I'm sorry your husband couldn't be here, said the man.
Couldn't be here?
Yes, said the old lady with a smile. I'm sure he would have enjoyed.
I like how Horace just calls her the old lady. He has names for everybody else, but she's always the old lady.
The scientists were confused as to why we were invited. Yes,
maybe it's like how people just call their dad the old man.
It wasn't merely to see your extravagant moon base.
What was that?
The man in black explained.
I think maybe it's like how some people just call their dad the old man. You know,
the old man.
To the moon. What associates? You and your billionaire mates. Said Mr. Preston. See, I told you, the Black Knight satellite, moon bases, JFK, it's all true.
But Mr. Silton called him a
and told him to f off. Well, if you're going to keep the civilization alive, it's going to need its leaders, said the man in black.
Fucking
Come now,
brutal.
let me show you some more. We walked along tall metal gantries and through to another.
Look at his face.
Gallery. Its classical
Fuck off, Man
architecture
in
made
Black.
it look like some kind of grand
Shit-talking
museum.
asshole.
The Man in Black
Grand
explained that
museum.
when they had landed on the moon, they had crashed even worse than we did, and that they lost many valuable
Preston, how much
passengers.
do you take a piece of
He was
ice?
quiet for a moment, then he composed himself and continued. He explained that the only other shuttles they had were the one we arrived in and the small automated rocket that took their irradiated material out into space.
Imagine
was
dropping
impressed.
a gallon of
So,
acid.
nuclear power.
So you just pick the barrel
Oops.
up and you
He
just
said
glug
with a
it.
knowing smile.
Whoa.
Yes, indeed, replied the Man in Black as he explained that the entire base was capable of containing a small country. Mr. Deck was also clearly impressed and said, I don't suppose you need a buffer.
Sorry for the USB noises. My
Well,
phone is
we
just...
used to have
Whenever I
7
move my
robots,
phone,
said
it
the
does
Man
that.
in Black as he turned to me. He explained that, now, I was the only robot on the moon after they had all the others removed. Come now, he said with a smile. You must all be tired. Let me show you to your rooms. I shared a room with Heather. It wasn't exactly
This looks like
nice,
Nier.
but at least the bunk beds were exciting. Heather had fallen asleep.
Oh my
when
god!
I
No!
looked
This is the
around.
fucking. Is this
After
fucking
all,
Red
just like
Dwarf?
The Man in Black had said,
Okay, I could
we
be wrong.
were
I
all
think
very
this is just
tired.
Lister and Rimmer's room from Red Dwarf.
Probably is.
Oh
You know
my
how this game
fucking
loves
god.
references. That was a very short chapter. There was gameplay for like all of 2 minutes.
It's just slowly turning into fucking Metal Gear.
We're watching the Horace movie now at this point. With some mini games. Which is the opposite of how it was for quite a while here, where it was almost all gameplay. Ah! Oh, that was close. Sometime soon we're gonna have to get me more like fan games and stuff to play, because I'm gonna be finishing off everything that I've been playing currently.
I
and I'm
have,
gonna need to
like-
find more things.
I've been sending you shit continually.
So we should probably have plenty then, huh? What?
It was
Look!
difficult to tell
Look
that
at
it was
this!
the morning.
In fact, there's some stuff I
I
haven't
think
sent
the
you to
classical
play.
music was supposed
So we will have
to
plenty.
wake
What?
everyone, but Heather and I had already been
Oh, the
up
fuck.
Eris's
late
hell
playing
spikes.
video games. Soon, everyone had gathered together. However, Mr. Silton still wasn't talking to Mr. Preston, who had again called him a proper
Yikes.
cunt. But
Who
the
had
Man in
again
Black
called-
suggested everyone
God, the
wear
game
their
loves
best
this at this
clothes
point.
as we were going on a
The
tour of
swearing.
base.
And
There were
bleeping it out.
hundreds, if not thousands of troops, all training on various assault courses. Eventually we made our way through to yet another grand room. It almost looked like a theatre with rows of
Look at them go! They
They
aim up, they aim down, they aim up, they aim down.
Please take a seat.
They've just learned
said
you
the
can
Man
press
in
the R
Black.
button in Super
Not
Metroid
you,
and they're just
robot.
trying it out.
You can come up here with me. As I joined the Man in Black on the stage area.
God, some of the people are drawn more with more detail than others.
People.
Oh
The Man in
no.
Black gestured with the exaggerated movements of a circus master. Gentlemen,
I don't want them to be here.
he
Why
continued,
is Margaret
"Let's see what
Thatcher
this
still
little fellow
alive?
can do." Please, he said as he turned to me, make your way from one end
Is he
of
just
the
trying to
room
make a
the
point of
other.
like all of the worst people are the ones who have been saved here?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty realistic though, isn't it? I mean, the Earth is safe now, but like, safe from robots. It's not going to be safe from these fuckers. Yeah, we're going to have to kill Thatcher again.
Oops. Oops. I remember there was a kid when I was in high school who was obsessed with, like, learning about her. And kept talking about her all the time.
That's concerning.
He also was really good at memorizing things. He had, like, all of the, like, Academy Awards or something like that, like, memorized.
Oh, so you're a Thatcher fan? Tell me everything she's ever said. And then he'll just unironically
Yeah, he
do it.
probably could have done that. What was it? I don't think it was the Academy Award. Whatever the Oscars, I think, something like that. He had like all of them in all of history memorized. So now they're making Horace show off again, like at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, why don't you come show off and we'll shoot at you.
Showing off what Horace can do. And
Hor-
why are
isn't
there
Horace-
lightsabers?
Isn't Horace technically like Horace has like a thing that lets him respawn in universe, right?
Yeah.
I guess in universe he's effectively immortal. He cannot die.
Yeah. I think that was a plot point earlier, if I remember correctly.
I can't believe Horace is the protagonist of Undertale.
Oh.
Oh my god, can somebody sprite hack that, please?
Whatever the thing where like people get awards for movies. I don't remember which one that is. He knew all of them. He knew what movies won what and what people won what.
This is just the Clone Wars. Arrow says. Okay, more specific than this being the Clone Wars, this is fucking this is like really specific, right? This never mind. I was about to say something that was supposed to be a joke. It's impossible to turn it into a joke, but I'm gonna still explain what's going in my head. This is the Bowser's inside story of General Grievous. This is just what his insides look like. Is he just made of lightsabers on the inside?
This is Spingus.
Oh my god, Elena. Did I send you the General Grievous gift from
So the
last
story
night?
is basically over, but it's still going. And I still have to do nonsense. This is what the way. So this is how they do these moving hazards now that the nanobots are not a thing. So they're just technology. I'm gonna need to sit up. I was sitting back because it was more comfortable, but I gotta sit up again and get closer to the screen.
You gotta sit up to play Horace. Horace doesn't let you fucking laze around. It's the Dark Souls of Metal Gear.
Well, it's sad that the journey was coming to an end, so I imagine that means that the end of the story is about now.
Honey, I gotta be honest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever just wonder if Horace has an ending? Or if it just goes?
It was the game that never ends. It just goes on
Yes,
and on, my friends. Some people just start playing it, not knowing what it was.
It's alright, Elfie, we'll let her find out for herself.
Excuse me.
Nothing, mate. Nothing.
I mean, I do have, based on the achievements of the game, I do have this feeling that this is like a 40-hour long game at least. And we're certainly not 40 hours through it. I think I've just barely reached 40 hours in Nier Automata, for instance.
Wow, honey. Could you imagine if halfway through Horace you just start playing as A2?
There's just a different character
Oh
that
my
you
god,
start playing
honey,
as. Horace
Honey,
dies and we start playing as a different character.
I've got a question.
Uh-huh.
How would you feel, how would you feel if I created a Tumblr blog devoted to shipping Horace and 2B?
Wow. A TOG as it's known.
Inspiring.
Oh, I just realized there are people shooting at Horace right now, aren't there? The
Yeah, they're just like...
The projectiles are so slow that they never have been the thing that's killed me. I didn't even know they were there, and
To Boris!
Oops. Tube? Horace.
To Boris!
Horace lives in a tube now. What if that's how you're meant to pronounce 2B?
Then I would never play the game.
What if it's not actually supposed to be 2B? What if they intended it as tube, and we've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time?
It's just called Tube.
Like 9S wants to be called Nines.
Mine's Tube. Ace.
Hey, tube!
Ace. Ace. What's the current character playing as? Or is it as?
Tube! Want some Tubi snacks?
Tubi snacks? What do you think? Okay. What would Tubi like to eat?
Ass.
I mean, that's a nice thought, isn't it? But I mean, actually,
T-H-O-T.
T-H-O-T. A thought.
Yeah.
Wait, she would eat thought?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is this like a vor scenario? What are you insinuating here? How does one eat thought?
No, you said it was a nice thought, so I...
Oh.
Ah! Why are you complaining about Bis right now? I'm the one being a stinker.
Yeah, I've just scrumbled Elfie Faye. Which is pretty cool. I like scrumbling people, I'm not gonna lie. I like
I'm getting
Arrow's
scrambled
head
by this
cannon.
game right now.
Wait, okay, so Tubi wouldn't eat, but she would make someone else eat stuff, maybe mackerel.
Oh yeah, mackerel is the thing that kills androids.
Elfie Faye says
They eat
apparently there's no vor allowed in this Christian moon base. To which I respond, okay, I'm gonna go make my own moon base with vor.
And
probably Smash Brothers. I don't really like card games.
Poop.
Tubi too.
if 2B's so good, how come there's no 2B2?
Arrow, the story of the whale is not vor by virtue of the fact that, like, that's not how that works. That's like saying that any story in the Bible where somebody wears sandals is foot porn. That doesn't make any sense.
Are you sure? Maybe it is.
Oh, Arrow, the Jesus thing is not that. Like, number one, that's hardcore, which is kind of its own thing. Number two, it's like food TF hardcore.
The Jesus thing?
Conscious spread stuff. It's its own.
What in the world are we talking about here?
Because Arrow's saying isn't Jesus into vor because of the flesh food thing.
Oh god. The food flesh?
Yeah, because Jesus is like, yo, this cracker's my dick, eat it. Okay, I think.
Oh, did you say cracker? I thought you said crack. It's like, whoa!
Okay, I'm gonna I feel like I might kill Elfie Faye if I'm not careful, so I'm gonna.
We've gone
hold
so
back
far
now.
off the rails.
Yeah, we're gonna get back on the rails now, like good little
Choo-choo.
choo-choos.
Ah, poop. That reminds me of a little toy I had when I was little. It was called, well, what was he called? It was, Toots the Train. And, yeah, and if you took him off the tracks that he had, he would go, "Whoo! I'm off the track!"
That's shocking. That's a shockingly carefree way of saying help. I have been from the thing that allows me to function.
Toots the Train was really cute. He had like a little face. We didn't have room for it at my house, so it had to stay at my grandma's.
I watched some Thomas the Tank Engine yesterday of Arrow.
And also it was loud. I think that may have had something to do with it. I think that's why there was another like little board game called Fishing Around that also had to stay at my grandma's, and I think the main reason for that was just because it was so loud.
Fishing around at the speed of sound. Got frogs to catch. Gotta follow my fish
Butt
hole.
crack.
No, Elena, I'm trying to do a loving tribute to Big the Cat, and you're being awful.
You don't think butt crack can be part of a loving tribute?
Absolutely not. Sonic characters do not have butt cracks. They just don't. It's never been confirmed.
Butt cracks confirmed for Super Smash Bros.
Oh yeah, me and Arrow watched the Boulder episode, which has what we have decided is one of the old gods of Sodor on it. You know what, Shan? I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's incredibly cursed, even by my standards.
Yeah, sometimes Shan manages to say really cursed stuff. What is it? Sweaty brain cracks? Oh no, Shan! Brains don't sweat.
did you watch the first series of Digimon?
Me? Obviously not.
Okay, so there was this one Digimon called Patamon, right? And they don't digivolve throughout most of the series.
Is Patamon
right?
a duck?
No. Anyway,
Oh, I'm
they don't
disappointed.
digivolve throughout most of the series.
Cool.
They're like this tiny, weak little hamster with bat ear wings, right? But by the end of the series, they reveal their true power, and it turns out they're actually like the strongest one of the main team. That's just Shan with curse stuff. Like Shan only shows their true power like like a tenth of the time, but it's always unbelievable.
It's like when Shan mentioned having like bloodlust the other day when I started playing Doom, and Ash was like, I always thought of you as like just a shy, nice, calm person, and then I find this out about you.
Oh no, Elfie, I'm sorry.
Connection's having trouble. Oh, sorry, Elfie.
If we could get one more person in, then you'd think like we'd get the quality setting options.
Get the Horace dev to come watch.
I'm gonna retweet my announcement. No, 1 second. I'm gonna.
I've come to make an announcement. What if sometime when I announce one of my streams, I just say, I've come to make an announcement. I'm streaming such.
I've come to make an announcement on Twitter.com. I'm streaming Shadow the Hedgehog.
Maybe someday.
It's more tedious than cracking a walnut, except even worse.
Wasn't there like 300 times or something you have to play the game to like finish it completely?
No.
Because I remember there was a speed run that, like 100% speed run that had like 300 times playing through the game.
You're not expected to do it all those times. To get the final ending, you only have to play it 10 times.
Oh. I mean, that's still a lot, but is it a short game? Because I mean, I played through Luigi's Mansion probably that many times to do all of the things.
I think it's short, and also I'm gonna make a hot take, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, like, here's a question, right? Okay, like, should a game be 100%able by anybody? Should it be a game that everybody wants to 100%? Or can 100%ing something just be for like a minority of players? Because like with Shadow the Hedgehog, it's like you can get a full experience from a couple playthroughs. The final ending is like a fun bonus cap-off extra thing. You know, for people who really
I'm slowly
like the
learning
game.
how to get through this, by the way. And slowly ending up making mistakes at earlier sections that I should have down by now. Ah! Ah! I think I've done it.
You did it!
Chat, I think I've made it.
Yes.
Have you checked?
Finally!
How it gives the illusion of thinking for itself.
Oh, you did it!
Said the man in black.
I'm proud of
I
you.
practice martial arts, but I haven't been able to for a while. It makes my bloodlust rise, Shan
He
says.
said again, make your way from one end of the room to the other.
Oh no, there's more! Why is there more? God.
What? There's a reason there's more honey.
There's not even
what-
story happening at this point.
What would a platform game be about platforming?
Now it's like a maze. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. Stop shooting at me, buddy. I'm trying to get my bearings here.
On my recommended channels tab on Twitch, it just says Smite is playing Shovel Knight.
Oh boy.
I just like how it rhymes. It's fun.
Oh boy, Smite. Shovel Knight. I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. I think. That's a big maybe. Okay. I had it figured out. But I don't like it.
So are all of Horace's friends and family just watching this in the
Yep.
stands? Huh.
In fact, I think you can see them there.
And they just are they just like going along with this? Like, yeah, Horace, dodge those fucking bullets, asshole.
Why did? Oh no! Do you notice the thing that the lightsabers are attached to looks like a TIE fighter? It is just Star Wars.
Oh no.
Oh, fiddlesticks! There was no reason I should have got hit there.
This game has low-key Funko Pop energy.
Well, that's an interesting way to put it. And I was almost there, too. That was almost the end of it.
Okay. Like, here's my thing, LP. I think I just don't like references to Star Wars because, like, it's so done. Star Wars is the most done thing ever. Star Wars isn't even nerd anymore. It's just the constant. That's
I
the
think
reason
Vinny's
why
talked about that before, how like Star Wars has become like a mainstream thing.
I think one of the things that annoys me
used
the
to be a
most
nerd
is whenever
thing.
I think one thing that really annoys me is whenever like you get these certain YouTubers and being a nerd is like their brand, and then they'll have like a Darth Vader Funko Pop in the background.
Oh my god, why?
And I look at that and I'm like it's like they always have like a collection of Star Wars stuff specifically in frame so you can see it. Like, yeah, everybody, I like Star Wars. I'm a nerd. It's like, buddy.
I have enough Nintendo stuff. I could do that with Nintendo stuff.
For the record, I'm not being an elitist about nerd stuff. I'm just saying that, like, I don't like the fact that Star Wars is tret as, like Star Wars is tret as if it's, like, an identifier. It's, like, it's tret as an identity piece, but it's so mainstream that it doesn't mean anything to proudly boast that you're a Star Wars fan.
To proudly go where no Star Wars fan has gone before. I don't know why I struggle so much with those springs. That should be the easiest part.
I'm just imagining
all I have to do is not touch the walls. What's wrong with me?
I'm just imagining Star Trek, but everybody has eyebrows so big they're like as big as their head. These big, just fluffy afros.
To proudly go.
Eye. I'm glad that's valid. Sometimes I worry I'm talking shit.
Sometimes I worry I'm talking about Pitt from Kid Icarus Uprising.
Well, I'm never going to forgive you for saying that, Elena.
I don't know where these things come from in my brain sometimes.
Oh, wait, you're not repetitive.
Oh my god.
I don't know why you'd say that.
We had more obstacles, he said. This unit has the thought capacity to overcome them.
I number one don't know why you would worry about that.
Like I was
and number two, I don't know. I've never got a repetitive vibe off
anything. Please,
poor
again,
Horace.
You know what to do. The other end of the room.
Like, if this is because we're talking about like being into nerd stuff.
They're just enjoying Horace as if he's some kind of toy to like be entertained by.
I can just take your friend code now, Shan, if you want.
I'm gonna add Shan to my Switch later. They gave me their friend code.
When you say
after the stream, I'm gonna get on my Switch.
I just imagine that like the home button is replaced with a tiny Shan face.
Also, do you notice how there's like a ton of those big robots in the background, like the one that we fought at that one point that had a person in it?
Oh yeah, the ones that are made of balls, like Vectorman.
Yeah. Ah, poop. Also, I remember last time we discussed how it was funny that he's called Vector Man when there's like nothing to do with vectors involved.
No, but like, isn't there a vector between the balls? I guess.
Ah. Well, it seemed to be talking about as in graphics, and there was no vector graphics in Vector Man.
Well, you say it seems they're talking about graphics, but they clearly not. So, what's that?
Or maybe it was Balls 3D, and there was no 3D. I don't remember. It was something like that. Something to do with the ball graphic thing that was ironically named.
I fucking love Balls 3D. You know, I love one thing I love about Balls 3D.
What about Sticky Balls?
Unironically, I love how Balls 3D breaks like shows an aspect of character design by default. Like by its very nature, it breaks characters down to their basic shapes.
Vapes.
I honestly wish they'd had a crossover. Could you imagine if they'd had like a Could you imagine like a crossover fighting game where all the characters are rendered like balls, like 3D?
No, why didn't you duck, Horace? Become a duck. Quack, damn you.
Because with Balls 3D, everybody is just like proportions and colors, and it's really interesting.
You don't get you don't get the little faces that give you extra health here, by the way. Oh, whoops! I shouldn't have. Gosh dang it!
How did you, Shan? I'm glad you've been enjoying it. You know, I didn't expect to enjoy the new Animal Crossing that much, but I've been getting really into it. It helps that they've made a load of changes, which make it better to do the designing stuff, which is like my favorite part of the game.
You can even make a design for your phone.
You can even make a design for a bung. Not really. I'm sorry. That's not.
Make a design for your bunghole.
I'm this far off leaving the call, Elena. Don't ever say it to me ever again.
That's what I thought you said. That's what it sounded like to me. I was like, no, Bis wouldn't say that.
I would never say that. Ever. Not once.
Here we go.
Very impressive. I'm sure you'll agree, ladies and gentlemen, said the man in black. You must be.
They're trying to frame Horace for a Department of Defense contract.
Let's find out. Robot, I want you to kill this man.
What?
Kill him. That's an order. And now you see the problem. We cannot allow robots to have free will. They must be programmed to follow orders at any cost. What the fuck?
Excuse me? What's the clapping for?
Ever since the dawn of time, there has been an order to things, said the man in black as we began walking along another grand corridor. The strong defeat the weak, the wise defeat the ignorant.
Oh my god, are we about to hear some fucking right-wing bullshit?
Things need to be. Here
Sounds like it.
Deck, would you
oh my god, they're walking frontwards, and they're not just bobbing, their arms are actually moving. Oh, never mind, we're viewing them from the side, they're back to bobbing again.
Along just fine, continued the man in black, but every now and then something comes along that upsets the apple cart. And that's when a little intelligent intervention is required. Robot, you may not be dangerous, but you are dangerous to me and my plan. You're kinda not humanity's equals. You are slaves. Your very existence is a threat to the natural order of things.
I like how he says all of this with a smile on his face.
You must be destroyed.
Oh, dang.
I'm afraid your friends have to die too. They would never keep quiet if we let them go.
You're right that this game never ends.
I love how this is like so telegraphed. You could see us coming far off.
Those weren't the main characters, at least. Now it is. Is anybody gonna survive this? Is this game just a tragedy? After all of this? Oh no! Oh no!
What? No! No! Oh my fucking god! I mean, I knew this was coming because like it was telegraphed as hell, but this is fucking tragic. Horace, it's time to kill. Come on. Do your thing where you kill people. Make them die.
He got bonked in the face with a hammer.
It's time to collect these people like junk, Horace. Come on. Rampage. Fucking murder them. Stop looking at your friends escaping and smiling. Just kill, please. I'm begging you.
Well.
I hate the evil old dude having his hand out like, look what we've done. We killed him.
Guess there was no Yoko Taro in there.
Do you ever just think about how Horace has a skull?
Well, I didn't know he had one until now, so now I'm gonna think about it. Oh my god, we're still playing.
These fucking clowns! These fucking clowns didn't think to, like, see if they'd actually killed him. They're just like, yeah, this would kill a human, right? It's a robots, whatever.
There's a bunny in here. We have freed a bunny rabbit.
What is this section insinuating with the rabbit?
I don't know.
Wait, you're platforming with a bunny and you... Oh, what the fuck is this?
I like bunnies. Oh, the bunny's fine. Did you see how the bunny didn't get killed?
Yeah, the bunny's fine. Arrow's like, it's Sonic now, Biss, and I'm like, fuck's sake. The dismantled button.
I was not expecting this. Oh, now we're doing the hacking breakout game again. This is how hacking works.
What would win in a fight?
Hack.exe.
What would win in a fight? Hack.exe or the Nier Automata hacking?
This really is near.
Oh yeah, but, oh wait, Elfie Faye, you're back? Okay, so
this
long
is the
story
2D
short...
side-scrolling near.
Okay, so Elfie Faye, basically the fucking bourgeoisie, shitty, fucking hegemonic, elitist, fucking right-wing moon people were apparently bad, and they shot a load of Horace's friends, and then...
And now I have a pet rabbit. In Horace as well as real life. The pet rabbit never dies.
Yeah, so basically at this point, Mr. Preston is dead. I can't remember the name of... What's the name of the big guy? You know, the guy who looks like he's into heavy metal. He's part of Silton's crew. He's dead. Heather was shot in the back. I think she's gonna live, though.
All of the scientist people from the various countries are dead.
Yeah.
Pretty much
and
like half of the main characters died.
And it's exactly from what you'd expect. Turns out the rich and powerful are selfish and bad. And require, fucking corrupt systems in order to maintain their power. Oh my fucking God.
And they thought they killed Horace, but he got out.
One of the reasons I love Horace is, like, it's kind of it's a game that's very easy to see as silly sometimes, but, like, there's so much just genuinely, like, important shit. Yeah, Logan is dead. There's so much just, like, genuinely fucking, like, meaningful, like, you know, it's like, it's easy to laugh at, but, like, you know, we've been with these characters a long time, and now when stuff like this happens, it's affecting, you know?
Comparing this game to Nier is not like a weird comparison or anything.
Yeah, basically
it's just a fitting comparison.
Basically, the main difference between this and Nier is that Nier references classic philosophers, and this references Ghostbusters 2.
Star Wars. And many other things.
Don't tell me about Star Wars.
Look at all my little bunnies! Look at that little bunny crew! It was all worth it because now I have a little crew of bunnies. Bunny army, Arrow says.
Horace just... Later, I've got the worst thought in my head.
What?
Horace just forms together with the bunnies to make like a bunny mech megazord. Like a Voltron. And they beats the shit out of the Man in Black till he be dead.
I like how they all perfectly follow Horace in his every move. They almost look like they're attached to him.
Oh, he fought! You have no idea. Like, he took a load of fucking people out. He went out in a blaze of glory, Elfie.
Heather's camera. When she used to take pictures of the moon with. Oh, and now it's just collected with the garbage. Now we've gotten into a rocket. With the rabbits. Look at them. They're so cute.
Welcome to the escape
Oh,
pod.
I'm sorry,
Entering
Elfie.
launch mode. Get ready.
Why does the escape pod have the Friends logo? Why does the escape pod have the fucking Friends logo?
Why does it shoot
What?
lasers?
Why does the escape pod have the Friends logo on its UI? I fucking hate this.
I like the map like Lunar Lander.
Oh, that's
Why
really
are there
cool.
UFOs?
It's a video game.
I didn't expect this to turn into a scrolling shooter. This game keeps turning into so many different things. Even
Okay,
at this
now it's
point.
really near Automata. Or just any
Oh
platinum.
yeah! Oh, I see, I can hold down the button for continuous fire. That's good. I don't have to kill my thumb. Oops! Yeah, I know Horace can respawn, but how does this respawn? How does the whole vehicle that he's in gain his abilities?
I don't think you understand. I think Horace rewinds time itself to respawn. Horace is filled with determination, you see. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I can go back and clip it. If not, then like.
Well,
I
you
can always
can't
give
rewind while the stream is going.
Well, I mean, after it's done, I can clip it, right?
Yeah. Yes, you can make clips after the stream is over.
Or at the very least, I can just give Elfie a timestamp. I don't think a clip would have been able to fit it all anyway. It was a long cutscene. Oh yeah, Elfie's right. Yeah, Elfie has confirmed what I've said. Like Horace, when the mansion blows up from a nuclear
okay.
bomb, the respawn fixes the mansion, just rewinds time.
That's right. That's the plot point I was remembering. I was like, wasn't there a plot point about that earlier? That was it. Hi, Bunny. My bunny is over here now. He heard about the virtual bunnies and wanted to see them.
No problem. Isn't it weird to think that, like, okay, this is like a weird thing to say, right? Okay. Would you ever just think about like, this is okay, Elena, right?
Oh, what is that warning from? I recognize that. Oh, it's from Blaster Master.
Oh, it's Blaster Master, otherwise known as Evil
Oh,
Master.
Blaster Master Zero in specific. I don't know if the original Blaster Master did that. Oops. Is that a stand-in
Oh.
Nazi symbol on that ship?
Large craft approaching. Multi-shot.
I think that's a stand-in Nazi symbol.
Oh yeah, it was cold.
Oops.
It was definitively cold.
Warning. Large craft.
What was
Well,
called?
I mean,
Oops.
can I just say, by the way, this is a game where the Queen is this is a game where the Queen is on the same side as the Nazi stand-ins, aka it's an accurate fucking game.
Moon Nazis.
That sounds like Doom slash like a Doom Wolfenstein hybrid.
Crossover.
Doofenstein.
Doomenstein.
Warning. Large
Oops.
craft approaching.
Wolfoon.
Warning. Large craft approaching.
Why does the spaceship have bulging red saw weak points? Like, I swear to God, that second one just bulges out. Like it's a fucking balloon of just weak spot juice.
Yes. It really does.
I really want to stream Sonic Adventure 2 at some point.
I
This is
did
reminding me of the final boss from that. Yeah,
There we go.
I know you did, honey.
One of the first things I streamed, actually. Like the third game I streamed. Oh, there's that Earth graphic that we had early on in the game when Horace fell into the sky.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god, this is really cool! I like how we get to see this. We get to see the same asset used in a different way now. Who's Hibachi? Is Hibachi like a Toho or a Galaga?
Just makes me think of Hitachi.
Those are things that sound similar.
Are the bunnies going to save him? I wanted the bunnies to hop out and then, like, carry him. If you're going through hell,
really
keep
fucking
going,
tragic.
Winston Churchill. Planet of the Robots. Instead of Planet of the Apes.
A giant evil robot bee? I mean, that sounds cool.
This is really
like to know
sad.
more.
What is this? You have to hear the audio for this part, Bis, to understand what's going on.
I'm listening. Oh my god, look at those anti-aliased circles.
I still don't exactly understand what's going on, but at least I know it's going into the music. Oh, this is just a cutscene. Nothing can be done right now, we just have to watch it.
This is a nice little. This is like a nice emotional, abstract little breather while we get to grips with what just happened.
That's so nice!
It's probably also a reference. Oh no! It's the old man!
What?
Oh no. Are you fucking wait, oh my god. He's gotta be a hallucination, right?
The pull of the the pull of the hallucination. Or you feel the pull of the hallucination. Oh, it's going vaporwave. The music is vaporwave, and we have that.
Yeah, we're going on a trip through Horace's subconscious here.
As he is dying, by the looks of it.
Is that trans rights flaw? No, there's no white. Never mind. Oh, this is really upsetting.
Vaporwave death of Horace.
It's sad how it's sad how
Look at
in
this effect
moment,
here.
It's sad how his mind is
Whoa.
going back to the first thing he's ever experienced, which was just the room where he did the platforming. I mean, that's not, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
That looked
first
cool.
room. Oh look, it's the it's like kind
It's
of
a cool
looks like the
graphical
special
effect.
stages from Sonic after the sequel, kind of a bit.
This game gets dark real fast. What's with the birds? Oh, it's that big red robot, but now he's yellow. And he has a mustache? A white mustache? He's putting Horace back together. Look. He's poking him in the tummy.
You can't just say he's poking him in the tummy.
I mean, he is.
Elena, please. Elena, please.
My name's Fort, said the big robot.
Oh, he has
I
like
guess
white
I
hair
looked
and a
puzzled as
mustache.
he then explained. When the nice virus hit, Their robot leaders encouraged them to choose their own name.
This is like
His
Nier.
serial number was H9CTDBVSHJ42. So he thought Fort would be a nice nickname, or as he put it, 4-2, Fort. Ooh.
Oh, it is. It's just Nier.
For a while, we were encouraged.
Did the
to show
Horace
our
developer play Nier
individuality. I
Automata?
wish I hadn't bothered. He suddenly stopped
I mean,
and looked around. Come
That's
on,
a good
buddy.
question.
We should find somewhere to hide. The robo-government helicopters patrol at night.
Elfie says I like him already. Because this is just like what the machine life forms did.
Those platforms don't look very safe.
Oh, I don't have my special shoes anymore. However, I can
don't
still
know
swim.
I'd managed without you.
See?
Okay, so you platform, right? And for a sidesteps a lot of it by flying, right?
Yes.
Now we have a Tails. I don't
Fort
think
is
it's been
Tails.
long, Elfie. Like, we're in the parts of the world where I think, like, we're in just in a different part of the world. Keep in mind there
Yeah.
was, like, a world war during a time skip. Before.
You're sinking.
Oh, they just lampshade it, honey. They just Elena, I just realized!
Huh?
Horace's legs were ripped off, right? And now he
Yeah.
has new ones. His gravity shoes are gone.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said he doesn't have his shoes anymore.
Okay, yeah, it took me... sorry, I'm slow on the uptake. That's a
But
good
he can still
question,
swim.
Elfie.
His swimming circuits are still there.
Well, I mean, the swimming is stored in the torso, everybody.
I thought you were gonna say in the...
In the balls, I know. That's what you thought I was going to say.
See that saw.
I saw the saw.
What? Now they're just doing silly dialogue. Did you see that saw? I saw the saw.
It's nice to have a bit of levity after all that stuff. This game has, like, low-key Homestuck energy.
Homestuck, also known as Huck.
Okay, you're banned. Get out of my house.
Nearly there. Concentrate.
Hey, Elena,
He's still
can I
as
ask you a
squeaky as
question?
ever. He didn't fix the squeak when they gave him new legs. Yes,
Hey, can I ask you a
Bits?
question, Elena? How would you feel if we were socially
Elfie says I
isolating
like Fort.
together? I mean, who doesn't?
As we sat waiting for the
And how would I feel if what?
We continued chatting.
How would you feel
I
if we were
told Fort
socially
about
isolating
everything that had
together and
happened to
both
me,
gay?
About my quest to clean the moon things, about my friends, and about everything
just a-
that
You mean we're not?
happened on the moon.
I'm
All I
we're
want
not
now
socially
is to go
isolating
home, I
together.
said. You can come
What kind
to
of?
my home, said Fort. I'm on the run, but
I guess
it's pretty
you're
safe
right.
there. When I asked Fort why he was on the run, he told me about everything that had happened to him, how after the nice virus there would be no more war and therefore no need for most soldiers. Soldiers like him. As my model was designed to destroy other robots, we were built with an incredibly powerful core, he said.
Oh, dang.
There was
Yeah, I'll
no
just put
way
that away.
to disarm us, so we were put to death.
Oh god,
Because of our power, the only way we could be detonated
This
was
is
deep
kinda oof.
underwater,
This is kind of
miles out at
unfortunate.
sea. Even then it caused huge explosions. But while we were waiting to get on the boat, I just sort of ran off. As soon as the helicopter had gone, Fort said,
Let's move.
Let's move, and then he just
Here
stops
we
and
go.
doesn't move for a minute.
yeah, you're right, Alfie. Just sad. Like, it's kind of unfortunate because you can kind
What?
of
The
understand
pyramids?
So you don't sink.
wanting to get rid of all.
We're
the
in
people
Egypt?
who are nuclear bombs.
I wish you could fly. Right up to the sky.
but I can't.
Look, it's the sand from
Why
Sonic
couldn't
3
you
and
live in a
Knuckles.
pyramid?
Too
And
expensive.
Super Mario Bros. 2.
It's too expensive to live in a pyramid. I think those are actual pictures of the Great Pyramids that have been downscaled. Or of one of the Great Pyramids. They're all
Yeah.
identical.
To be used for archaeology.
Yeah, it's just one of those unavoidable. It's one of those like just sad no matter what situations. Oh yeah, Arrow, were you gone? Horace found an escape pod and there was a shooting section, and we fought a Nazi UFO. Like, the thing is, FlutterBug, is that's true, but we don't know with like the fictional science of this world if that's even possible. Like, I guess that's the question.
Is it like near or is it like blear?
Is it like
Oh, the
near,
nanobots are here
or
again.
is it like the grand?
Who's controlling the nanobots now?
No, these are just Egyptian soul ghosts.
Exposed up here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'll put my pants back on.
Excuse me, what?
He said we're very exposed up here.
Oh.
Was there a secret down here? Like Super Mario Bros. 2?
So wait a second,
Serious?
wait. Hold the fucking phone. So Horace had his legs taken off, right?
Ah, poop.
But his trousers stayed on?
No, he gave him new pants. I think.
Oh wait, he had new blue. Okay, you know, I'm not gonna like get.
I think he gave him a new suit. Also, look, his tie isn't sticking out now.
Oh,
That's another
that's
difference.
nice detail. I like this.
Oh, now it's sticking out. Wait, where did it go? Was it just
You know
glitched?
what?
I think it was just glitched and gone. It's back now.
Is that true, Shan? Like, I heard, and I could be wrong, I heard that, like, the people building the pyramids were well paid, question mark? Although, again, maybe that's just middle management. The middle management on the pyramids were paid well. The people hoisting the blocks weren't, probably. That makes sense. He put his tie in his pocket!
We finally
Elena.
did it, but only briefly. Yes?
Wait, did you say... Wait, you said his tie wasn't hanging out, right?
Yeah, it was just totally gone. Oh, look, see,
Where's-
it went away again. Look,
What is happening?
I think it's when I go through that, the tie disappears.
But it looked expensive.
I don't think it's... maybe... I don't know what's up with the saws, to be honest.
This seemed quite valuable.
I have a headcanon that's just what happens in Egypt. The saws just do that. The saws are all possessed by Anubis, the enemy stand.
Current situation's looking pretty grim.
Now, this was clearly worth something.
Oh, I think the tie went back because he had time to tuck it back. That makes sense.
Oh, see, when he jumps in the water, the tie comes out.
Oh.
But then when he starts sinking, it goes away.
Idle for a bit after going underwater.
Thought said that
Fast,
it
to
would
see
be
if the tie
best
gets put
if
away.
we waited in this building. The helicopter still sounding nearby, and we were in
Oh,
no
it's still here,
massive
I can
rush.
see.
We soon got chatting again. Fort explained how the robot cow had happened very quickly.
It was a matter of days after the nice virus.
Oh, yeah.
hit. Every robot that was
Oh, the
deemed
boss is in the
unnecessary
background.
was
The
destroyed,
basketball
leaving
Egypt
harmless
boss.
ones.
I
It was
didn't
considered
notice that.
logical for the greater good.
He said. I wasn't sure what to say. I didn't think we could
Didn't you
raise
know,
an
Shan,
army
that
to fight
aliens
the
built the
man in
pyramids,
black,
though?
But I supposed I'd hoped we could do something to defend ourselves by the time they returned to Earth.
Yeah, we
As
installed a
Fort
virus on
filled
the robots
birds'
that made them
dishes with
nice.
Food, I asked him why he carried them with him.
They can't fly anymore, so I feel kind of protective of them.
He said
Oops, sorry, I keep pressing
We found
buttons.
them in a bombed-out building.
Hi, little rabbit. What you doing over here?
it was so nice how he cared for
My
the
rabbit
Forts.
has come
I
to visit.
smiled and asked him their names.
This is Barry, and this little lady is Alice. I don't know why I picked those names.
But I knew why, and it made me smile.
When we found them, they were badly hurt. But my friend, she nursed them back to health.
I asked him where his friend was now.
Barry and
But
Alice?
Fort
What's that
just looked
reference
at the
to?
floor and said,
Other
The
characters in the game, I
helicopter
think,
must be gone by now.
Oh.
who were involved in making the robots.
I was wondering if it was a pop culture thing.
Look at this heckin' detailed animation on this helicopter.
Oh my god, I'm ready. Oh my god! That's incredible!
I'm not
at that
a soldier
costume.
anymore.
This is some fucking 1999 PC game bullshit, and I'm all for it.
Horace almost looks like it is a game from 1999.
The killer instinct is still inside you deep down.
I love how this game. I love the like scope of this game's story.
If this game was if this game was overall, like if this was not in high definition,
I can't do this.
it would look like a 90s game. Like if the resolution was halved.
I think that the way that the character sprites are animated is very much like current age. Like there's a lot of obsession with subpixeling and stuff, and that's stuff that mostly became popular. Like, okay, so obviously there were a lot of games doing subpixeling before.
Yeah.
But like the way it's done and the way the cutscenes are done in this feels very modern. So
It's like Five Nights at Freddy's. If Five Nights at Freddy's was like half the resolution it is, I would totally accept that that was just a game from the 1990s, like just a 90s pre-rendered game.
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's, I agree with this one less so, to be honest. I mean, in places, this feels like it. I don't
know what I'm missing here, but I don't know how to avoid.
Maybe you can stop running in the path of the bullets.
I mean, I try to jump over them, but then...
No, but their hitbox goes up, honey. You can see it go up. You keep hitting the thing on
I thought
screen.
I thought that was just a graphical effect. Well, I didn't think that I was actually running into that.
Well, you keep touching it and dying.
I thought I just wasn't jumping at the right time.
Is this one of your funny assumptions?
Apparently.
I fucking love you, you dork.
I don't know why I keep doing this.
You just keep making assumptions about games that are wrong.
Makes me think of the Assumption song.
That's our Elena! Arrow says, and then I add da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, I see. If I'm standing under these things, I don't get shot. I didn't realize that that was what was going on.
Oh, but like, it's visible on screen, that's what's happening. The bullets don't hit below the screen.
I mean, I didn't even realize that those were there until just now.
What?
I didn't realize those were there stopping the bullets.
But, like, you can... Okay. I mean, you are streaming, and streaming tends to distract people a bit. Ah! You okay? You okay? You alright? You living? You good?
I thought that was just where the bullets are landing. You see, is this the spots on the ground? So if I wasn't standing on the ground, I would be okay. I thought that's what the trick was. But now I have been informed that's not the case. Well, cause I guess I saw, well, this guy is flying, so he's not touching the ground, and that's why he's not getting shot by the bullets. That was my logic, I think.
Oh, no, yeah, he's just on a different Z-axis.
He's in another dimension. You like how it has the sound of the little head thing appearing, but then none does?
That's interesting.
I just stick with the one I already have.
I don't know what the sound is, because I don't ever watch streamers with sound on, so I'd have to listen to my own. Can I read you a review of the Alolan Vulpix plushie?
Okay.
My husband is in love with the Alolan Vulpix, so he was excited to see this adorable plushie on the bed. Definitely worth getting. Melissa
cute.
F, verified buyer. Yeah,
That's cute.
When are they going to make Elena plushies?
That's a good question. I know what it would be. I know exactly what it would look like.
Is it just a sitting pose?
Yeah, it's your drawing, but as a plush. There's people who would buy that.
They specifically got the way to like model each cheek separately, so you can just place it sat on things.
Yeah, I know who would buy this. Several people who would buy this.
Ash would buy.
Some of them might be here right now in the chat. In fact.
Hey, everybody who would buy an Elena sitting plush, mention it in chat. If 50 people randomly come in and say yes, we'll make a Kickstarter. Read 50. The 52 people.
What am I doing here? I didn't read. Because I was too busy thinking about the plush of me.
We could make an Elena. We could make an off-brand Elena Funko Pop pretty easily. Just go to one of those websites that 3D print stuff, and you can upload your own design.
Maybe I can. What? What did he even say? I can power on what?
On these thrusters.
Get the furthest away one first.
I'm supposed to bring them to him. I'm not supposed to chuck them at anything. Okay.
Get the furthest one away first.
But I'm a bigger target.
Oh, excuses, excuses. I can't read. I'm 23 years old and I never fucking learned how to read.
I love that part that's like, nah, bullets are infinitely tall, invisible lasers. Oh, I'm sorry, Elfie. I hope you haven't. I hope if that's the case, then you have a nice evening. One second, I'm gonna try something. Let me try putting my phone on the stream as well. And see if
that counts as another viewer.
Yeah, I might not be able to do it though. Cause I don't think you can. Do non-signed in people count as viewers?
I'm sure they do.
Okay.
Why wouldn't they?
Huh?
Oh, I see. So this is how I do. Oh, so now it gets harder. I'm really getting tired of hearing these bullet noises. They're not exactly very pleasant to my ear holes. As you would say.
I'd never say that.
You say ear holes all the time.
I'd never say that.
You said ear holes to me just this morning.
Yeah, sorry, I can't watch it without signing in.
I watch without signing in all the time. In fact, that's how I'm watching it right now. I'm not signed in.
I tried to go and do it, and my phone's like, okay, we'll just open this in the app instead. Oh, never mind, I can sign on. Okay. There we go, it's open. Oh god, that's the sound of like an enemy death in Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, secretly I voice acted that.
Hey honey, how did you feel if I came to you and you said that you had no style and that you had no grace and that you had a funny face?
I would be extremely offended.
Good. Oh fuck, oh fuck. This is interesting.
Got me. I think I'm safe, but then I'm not. And it happens every time. So many times.
This is a very nerve-wracking song. To
BH. Oh no! The only time I ever say H is when I'm just repeating something you said. Because you said it, so then I repeat you.
Take care, Elfie. I think Elfie. That's a shame. Hopefully next time we stream is it kind of sucks. It sucks how like Twitch is like, oh, there aren't enough people for you to have your quality. Okay, so I go first. If you don't have enough people to give yourself the quality setting, then a load of people can't watch. You don't have enough people to get the quality setting. Flutter Kong and Fairy Kong are playing games. Oh my god. Elena, have you seen the banana fairies?
No.
Oh, they're bad design. Oh my god.
What are they from?
They're from Donkey Kong 64.
Oh, well then I have seen them. Don't they just have eyes and wings? And they're otherwise just bananas?
No, they have, like, the entire ass fairies.
Oh, I thought they were just little bananas with googly eyes and wings. I guess I'm remembering something else.
Also, if you Google it, the 10th result is fan art of one of them pregnant.
I mean, that's the case with, like, most girl characters that you can imagine, if not all.
Okay, one second. I'm checking something.
I want to put banana fairies in Quest for the Eye of Newt that are like I just described, though.
I have good news.
That's an idea I have now.
I have good news.
Mm-hmm.
If you look up Dixie Kong, there is no Rule 34. No.
I have some good Dixie Kong news for you all. Gosh, I can't even pick it up, Chorus! I'm gonna start calling you Chorus.
I'm gonna be honest, Dixie Kong, I don't know why anybody likes that character. I'm glad that there doesn't seem to be much of a fan base.
What about Candy Kong?
Do you mean that you asked me to Google and say what the results are?
If you feel like it.
Oh my god, this Candy Kong is so weird cartoon.
I hate this. I thoroughly hate this part of the game.
Does CGI shows count as cartoons? I'm never sure. I guess.
We had a big debate about that with Cassie one time, I remember. What if I just do this? Oh, I didn't realize I could just shuttle them. Like in Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh my god, you're Left 4 Dead. Arrow's like, are you sure you don't have safe search on? I am sure I don't. I never have safe search on. Okay, safe search.
I'm not safe when I search.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I searched Dixie Kong, right, okay? And
Well, this was the smart way to do things.
And none of the results are anything like the other thing, right? But then one of Google's suggested, like, search alterations is pregnant. They're actively like, hey, are you sure you didn't want to look up pregnancy pictures?
Yeah, I noticed a lot of characters have pregnant come up as a suggestion.
Human
Bell222 is the achievement I just got. My bunny has one ear folded down and one ear up. So he's only half listening to everything. Why does he have the Mona Lisa?
Could be a
That's
replica, to be honest.
wearing her favorite dress.
Said Fort.
She was a concierge robot, classy, intelligent, and designed to serve man. But when all the men were gone, just like me, she wasn't needed anymore.
This is the original, Arrow says. He has the real Mona Lisa.
Back on the shelf. I thought I would try to cheer him up. Looking around the room, I saw a battered old piano, and thought I would try playing the tune Heather had taught me.
I can't believe Fort has a dead ex-wife.
Oh, it's rhythm game time. It's playing the main theme of Horace.
Oh my god, I'm turning this shit up.
A slightly different version of it.
I told Fort how
Fort
great
play the
I
Hort.
thought his house was, and I truly meant it. But I knew
This
I
game has
needed to get
everything,
back
Arrow
to my
says.
rest.
It really does.
It really does.
Things
He
soon
said the
got
same
serious when I mentioned my gloves and shoes.
Do you mean the magic shoes of gravity defiance? Fort asked. And Atlas gloves of mighty strength.
They sounded far grander when he described them, but I was pretty sure he meant the same things.
The sacred artifacts, Fort said.
The sacred artifacts?
He burst into an explanation about how there were certain things from some kind of half-remembered time that the robot rulers considered sacred and holy.
I used to believe in it all, the words, the prophecies, I even believed in the Chosen One,
said Fort.
How long has it been?
Well, I just couldn't.
That's a good question.
All the ghost stories and the nonsense about the afterlife.
Do we have a big time skip?
What I mean, buddy.
I didn't know about the afterlife or the Chosen One, but I knew ghosts were real. I then began to explain how Mr. Preston had told me the story about how Mrs. Silton had told him a story about the brother of a man who works with her uncle giving a young motorcyclist a lift after a crash outside the Blackwall Tunnel. He pulled up outside the motorcyclist's destination, but when the man turned around, the motorcyclist had vanished.
Oh,
So he
Horace still
knocked on the
believes that
door,
story.
and an old woman answered. When he asked her if she had a son, the woman burst into tears and said I did, but he died in a motorcycle accident.
I like how it has to
exactly
tell
10
this
years ago,
entire
just
story over
outside
again, even though we
the
already heard it
Blackwall
earlier in the
Tunnel.
game.
And so we began a conversation that would take us long into the night. I shared the various philosophies that the old man had taught me, about life, the universe and Douglas Adams, while Fort explained the robot philosophies, how there was a yearly competition to find the chosen one, how they and only they would deserve the sacred artifacts, and how they would rule the world. It all sounded so grand. But I suppose I was tired. I'd be happy now if I could just sit and play some video games. Eventually Fort stood up.
Well, it's late.
He said,
I need to recharge.
This game is
How
going
are
on for
your
so long. I
batteries?
thought we were reaching the
I
ending, but
honestly
now
had
it's like,
no idea
it feels like
how
it's just
my
getting started
batteries
again.
were, so I smiled and said, I'll be fine here, thanks.
It really is like a 40-hour game. What? Oh. Fort is with me. And look, he's breaking the things. Symbolism.
Oh, this is fucking wholesome! Oh my god, this is incredible. I'm sad that Elfie Faye can't be here for this.
She can catch up on it later.
I'll clip the important parts and send them.
I'll do it, was the first thing I said to Ford in the morning.
Do what?
Came his reply with a strange look. So I
Really
explained
is a
how
strange
I would
look.
enter this chosen one contest, get these sacred shoes and gloves, then we would return home and defend the planet from the man in black.
Who will, buddy?
Asked Fort.
Me
And you? He had a point, but I knew Heather and the rest of my friends would help. Maybe it was the talk that Fort and I'd had. Maybe it was the dream I had last night, or maybe it was just the urge to get home and make sure everyone was safe, but I suddenly felt like I could save the world.
Dang.
Come on then, buddy, said Ford.
Okay, so there hasn't been a time skip.
If you're going
The
to
robots,
win the
I guess,
contest, you'll have to be good.
built a society for themselves very quickly. What? Oh, it's just Pong. Are you still there, Bis?
I'm here, yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there
I'm
you are.
watching.
Okay. You hadn't said anything, so I wasn't... It's Pong with 2 paddles per person.
It's Pong 2, finally.
Pong 2 Electric Poogaloo. Electric Poogaloo.
Yeah, I don't really like the thing you just said, Elena. I'm
Glue
gonna
poop.
pretend you never said it.
Sticky poop. Poop that
No.
you stick to stuff.
No, stop it.
Stick stuff together with your sticky poop.
No!
I spent too much time with Cassie.
Spine like Bane in Batman.
So in my opinion, I don't spend enough time with Cassie.
In my opinion, you don't spend
I can
enough
always
time
spend more time with
apologizing
Cassie.
for the shit you say to me.
Spend enough time apologizing for gluing your things together with poop.
Elena, I am gonna glue your lips together with poop.
You try and lift a pen off your desk and then you realize it's glued down. And also is smelly.
Ford leant back with a big smile.
It's a long way.
He said,
To the contest, I mean. It will take
Why
us
are you
months to
determined
walk
I
to
need
through
hot
a
cocoa
capital.
ASAP, Shan says.
We had best get
Why are you
going.
determined to be shit queen 2020 teen?
Shan couldn't take it and has to go get hot chocolate.
Why can't you use
You've got to beat the
transparency?
man, woo. Or to be the man, you've got to beat the man, woo. Richard Morgan Fleer. Chapter 9. Chapter 19, the tournament.
Elaine is
Again,
Sheen
on Fort's suggestion,
2020.
we
No.
travelled at night. Even though the world
You're
was such a
Sheen,
mess,
I am
the
Jimmy,
twilight
and
still made
Cassie
everything
is
look
Carl.
quite beautiful.
Oh my god, before we streamed, me and Cassie were doing a fun thing where she pretended to be Carl Weezer and also a religious fundamentalist, and I pretended to be like atheist Jimmy Neutron. And we were having debates, and Elena was deeply upset.
Yes,
Arrow,
it really
I'm
was.
sorry. I'm gonna be honest, Arrow, there are no Jimmy Neutron characters that are cool. So, I'm kind of at a loss.
Libby?
Is Libby fucking cool? Is Libby
It's a bit
cool?
of a stretch. You can be the character toy that Sheen likes. What was that character called?
I don't blame you, Arrow. There's a load of characters in Jimmy Neutron that are just not worth remembering.
We took refuge in another bomb.
Okay, here's a question, right?
I'll just
Okay,
be the
Elena,
bird
here's a
teacher.
question. Hey, Elena.
Yes?
So, Jimmy Neutron's dad and Timmy Turner's
Hey,
dad...
Mrs. Fritz, I'm about to head out.
We spent the next few months traveling.
So Jimmy
like
Neutron's
this
dad and
until
Timmy Turner's
eventually
dad, right?
We made it to the robot
Mhm.
capital city.
Do you ship it?
No.
Why not?
I'm not shipping anything to them.
Told me how the capital used to be a human city,
Why don't
but
you...
after the war,
Honey, it's
the robots
perfect.
had
You don't
more than taken
understand.
over. However, I didn't.
They're not
expect
getting
it
anything in the
from
mail.
Cathedral of video games.
The Cathedral of Video Games?
I joined the queue and signed up for the tournament as soon
Why does
as
he
I
look like
could.
RoboCop?
I'll be over there, buddy.
Oh, they're all
Good luck.
designed
So
like
Fortress
various
found their
pop
secret
culture
some huge
robots.
agricultural robots
Oh.
and attempted to blend in. Before the
I'm sure that
began,
the fort will
the
be
host
very
spoke of many
inconspicuous
rules,
in the
laws, and
fucking
grand
Black
philosophy,
Robe!
comparing life to various
Looking like a
video
fucking
games.
Sith Lord.
This
It
is...
sort of reminded me of Alice's church,
This...
but with none of the warmth or compassion.
This is...
Still, everyone clapped.
Robot Jesus
There were to be 3
crucified
rounds
on
for
the
competition,
NES controller.
with a choice of 2 games per round. The player with the highest score would win and advance to the next round.
Oh my god, this is incredible.
I won the coin toss, so it was my decision which game we
Oh, it's
played.
R2-D2. Yellow R2-D2 with Horace's face on it. Oh, now we have to actually play the arcade games for real.
Drive fast and score as many points as you can.
We're gonna have to stop at some point here. Oh, it's me oh,
Yeah? What is it?
did you read the name?
Me too, D2.
It's hashtag.
That's not even a joke. It's not even funny. I'll just be
Hashtag
the
me
bird
too, D2.
teacher. Oh, Arrow's talking about Mrs. Fritz.
Oh, I have to run over humans? Oh no, it's like... I had to run over Freddy Cougar. And... Oomst. Is that? They call him Freddy Cougar?
Are these just like various movie murderers?
Don't... That's Indiana Jones.
What do you mean the cryptid with the sausage leg? What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, there's... Mork from Mork and Mindy. I don't know what ties all of these together.
I was shocked to discover that it was actually a tournament to the death. All the losers of round 1 were placed into a crusher, myself included.
Oh, there's a Dalek.
Luckily, my Lazarus chip took me back.
And
far enough to
there's
start
Data from Star Trek.
Elena.
What?
Elena. It's pronounced Dalek. You uncultured swine.
Dalek.
drive fast. and
It's Dalek! There's not even, it's just spelt Dalek. D-A-R-L-E-K. Dalek. There's nothing to imply it's pronounced Dalek.
That's how I've always heard it.
No, you fucking haven't, because nobody says Dalek! You have never heard that.
People
Nobody...
here say Dalek.
What?
That's how people pronounce it here. Oh, look, it's Beetlejuice.
No, they don't. Nobody pronounces it that way because that would make no sense.
I didn't make that up. That's.
No, they do not. They do fucking not. Find me one person who pronounces it Dalek.
People in my family.
Give you...
Just where I heard it from.
Okay, so your family clearly are like some weird anomaly. Oh, they're from a fucking Berenstein universe or something.
Poop. Still didn't win.
Or, is it like a joke pronunciation? Like, is it something your
so.
dad started saying as a goof?
Drive fast and...
Yeah, Arrow's right. Like, I think no America, like it's not America. The show isn't like redubbed or anything.
No.
Anybody who's seen it in America knows it's pronounced Dalek, and also it's spelt Dalek.
Dalek.
It's not pronounced Dalek.
I don't know why the goal is to just run over movie and TV show characters.
Because this is because it's robots.
They don't like movies and TV shows?
They don't like humans, but
Yeah,
actually never mind, that makes no sense. Maybe this is a joke about all the violence in video games at the time or something.
I still didn't win. Gosh dang it. I'm not sure we're gonna make it past this part on this stream.
If it was pronounced day, it'd be Dalek, not Dalek. Arrow says. I'm telling you, your pronunciation just does not hold up to any kind of scrutiny. I've decided to stop.
So I've always thought it was.
So. I'll let you know.
I've even actually watched Doctor Who, and still didn't stop thinking it was Dalek.
It's. How did you manage that? Were you just like, wow, everything in the show?
I thought that was just. I just thought that was the accent.
The accent is. What do you mean? What do you mean the accent?
I thought saying da instead of day was just accent.
Okay, I don't think. Okay, look this way, right? Okay, the word comes from Britain.
Oh, I did it.
So, however it's pronounced in the accent would be correct anyway for a start.
Well, I thought we just pronounced the syllables differently here.
But like,
I pronounce the syllables differently, apparently.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I wish they'd. Shan says.
Oh, there's Astro Boy over there and the Terminator. And
said Fort.
Oh, and there's the thing from Doctor Who.
There's a Cyberman.
That's right, yes. Except for it looks like a cyber woman.
Oh my god, did you... Okay, have you ever heard of Torchwood?
Yeah, we've discussed this before.
Did you know there's an episode of Torchwood where there's a cyber...
Meryl Streep fighter?
There's
Meryl Streep fighter? Oh, look, see, here's the cyber woman.
But there's an episode of Torchwood where there's a cyberwoman with huge tits, and I think that's what this is a reference to.
Oh.
For the record, the episode I think is generally
Metropolis?
Oh, that's a good. That's a nice pun. I like that.
I'm gonna play Dance Invader.
I love how all the unnecessary robots were killed, but Cyberwoman with tits was left alive. Like what? Like R2-D2 was alive. Astro Boy. All these fucking robots are considered more valuable. Oh, it's not a Cyberman, Shan says? Are you sure? It
looks like one. It's got the thing on its head.
It's got the handle for easy carrying because they're like half GameCube.
I instantly recognize it as the Doctor Who thing.
Oh, it's the robot from Metropolis?
Oh, is that why it's called Metropolis?
Oh, yeah, I've looked it up and yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yo, good catch, Shan.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I've actually seen that before.
Are your semi-finalists?
I haven't. I only know the word Metropolis because it keeps being used in Sonic levels.
I watched it in math class of all places.
But neither of us said anything. We were too focused on winning.
My math teacher decided one day that he wanted to show it to the class.
Your math teacher showed Metropolis in class?
Yes.
That's not math.
I know. He just decided one day that he wanted to share it with everybody. Reasonable
Why?
Force. Let's play Reasonable Force. I don't even remember why. Couldn't tell you. Oh, we played this one before, I remember.
Elena.
What?
It's a Robert's Cup. It's a Robert's Cup. It's a fucking Robert's Cup.
Oh.
The person
have-
next to me thought I was watching Schindler's List.
What's the name of this classical song? Flight of the Conchords, I believe. You know the dun 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 dun
Flight of the
dun dun dun
Valkyries.
dun. Flight of the Valkyries. What's Flight of the Conchords? Isn't that like a band name?
Yeah, it's the band name.
Round 3. Soon found ourselves inside a crusher. But my own personal cheat code kicked in as my Lazarus chip took me back far enough.
Well, there's the Lazarus chip again. Bob Cop. Try this again.
Shoot everything and score as many points as you can.
There's a weird crest that appears on the game show guy's face every once in a while. These weird like green pixels on his nose that then go away.
Weird.
It is weird. Not as weird as me though.
Yeah, you're pretty weird.
At first I thought it was Flight of the Bumblebee was the name of the song. That's
Apparently there was like some famous like
almost
radio
won.
gaffe in this country where somebody it was like a newscaster accidentally referred to it as Bum of the Flight will be.
And score as many points as you can.
There's the weird pixels on his face.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Only in that scene. Now I want to listen to Flight of the Bumblebee.
Did you know that the opening theme of the first Sonic cartoon in America is like a weird mix of the Sonic title screen theme and Flight of the Bumblebee?
Excuse me?
Yeah, they like mixed a load of
I
classical
did it.
music.
Or no, I didn't do it. Maybe I should pick the other game. I'm not very good at this one.
This game really is
Try to
something,
score
Sham.
as many points as you can.
I guess I don't need to listen to it, I can just do my own version. Archery?
I can look up.
Oh god.
I can look up a bad MIDI of the
this.
song if you want.
Oh god, it's this from earlier, but it's like as a game now instead of happening in real life.
Real life.
In Horace's real life,
Horace in real life.
not clickbait. No mods. Imagine installing a mod on real life.
Isn't that just a curse?
Oh, I was gonna say, isn't that what like getting a tattoo is?
No. It's not what getting a tattoo is at all.
Getting a mod
Not
for your
even.
skin?
That's
Installing
not
a skin mod?
Skin isn't real life!
What? You're telling me my skin isn't real?
No, it's okay, so...
Skin confirmed fake. Live on stream.
A mod has to be external. So a mod for real life has to be external from normal reality. No, because Arrow, a split tongue is just a thing from real life. It's not a mod for real life, it's a mod for yourself which exists witin real life. Ergo, it's an upgrade.
They will now fight it out in the final round.
Who is that character supposed to look like? I can't tell.
He does look like he's supposed to be somebody.
Hungry Ghost.
Hungry
Please pick Hungry
Ghost.
Ghost. Please pick Hungry Ghost. Oh, he's gonna pick Mystery Game, of course. That's the whole deal. Because we don't know what it is. Oh no, he did pick Hungry Ghost. I liked Hungry Ghost. Hungry Ghost Ghost? Time to beat 60 seconds.
Yes, Arrow, exactly.
This is the reversed Pac-Man. With the Ghostbusters reference. You were right, there was a Ghostbusters reference in this game. Bustin', 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 bustin' makes me feel good.
I love how they like invert the idea of picking up the dots. It's like you're picking up the negative space by filling it with slime.
Even though this is exactly what I wanted to put in my game, but you said no.
Like, I don't even think this is a good idea. Also, the way you were doing it was making it way more obvious.
How come Horace got to put it in?
But they made, like, yours was gonna make it way more obvious. Like, you're gonna have the title screen be the same. Like, I think within Horace, it's like, also they've got a publisher to fight their legal battle if they need it. Remember what we were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
Even if you have a point, if you don't have the money to finance a lawyer, you don't have a point.
Everyone the host
do you remember?
Me the winner.
Pac-Man, Shan says.
For some reason, a videotape which contained a better score than mine was presented.
Oh, I know who he is. He's Billy Mitchell.
To play my opponent again.
Oh,
but now I'm a
fuck.
game. It seemed a little unfair, but I guess it was supposed to be something.
Oh no!
Again.
What?
Is this a reference to some... What the fuck is this?
Oh, it's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
No... Billy Mitchell is a person
really,
who had a
really
Donkey Kong
verbose.
World record.
Yeah, he was the guy who... No, why is my phone shutting off? It's plugged in. No, I'm gonna lose the chat.
I'll read chat for you, don't worry. Charlie and the Benefits Cheat? What the fuck is this?
Oh, it's the fizzy lifting drink.
Levels?
Yeah, he's like famously known now as being like a cheater. Billy Mitchell.
That's probably why you need to do the tie break. This is probably corrupt bullshit.
Robot Billy Mitchell.
It really is a loaded title, isn't it, Arrow?
What?
Benefit cheat. Especially in the UK, that term is used a lot. Excuse me, what?
That was the sound I made because I died.
That was the most powerful noise you've ever made.
I just made it by sucking air in instead of out.
So what you're saying is that sound sucked.
Look at how fast Horace is pressing the buttons compared to the other one.
Yeah, pretty much Arrow. But less racist.
Wait, what?
Oh,
I can't see the chat. So you're gonna have to like read me the messages.
Arrow is saying, is benefit cheat
I
like
won.
well,
Some shadowy robots
but less
forced
racist?
me
And I was
into a
like,
crusher.
yes.
So for once it didn't feel like cheating when my Lazarus chip kicked in.
Oh, what? What happened? I thought I won. What? How did he win? What the heck happened? I was utterly confuzzled. Well, he got the power up.
Oh my
So I'm
God.
gonna lose.
I know this might be a weird question, right? But do you remember the weird part where you were fighting the Queen of Hearts?
Yeah.
Wasn't that fucked?
Yeah. When the
Wasn't that
screen was
weird?
moving?
Yeah. It's weird to think that all these things are from the same game.
Exactly. And Horace did all of them.
Hey Elena, would you still love me if I stole fizzy lifting drink?
Yeah. In fact, you should steal it. Steal it right now.
Hey Elena, would you still love me if I secretly poured fizzy lifting drink into your butt?
I knew that's where it was going to be poured. In fact, if that wasn't what you said, I was going to interrupt you and say it myself. I was getting ready to say butt. Oh my god, I need that one up. Oh god. If you put it that way, I don't like it. That makes it sound so much grosser.
What is fizzy lifting? I don't know if I was like joking about the fizzy lifting drink.
That's what's going on. Have you never seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Well, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh yeah, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is the
original book.
What's his name?
Original book.
No, it's the
original book.
It's
the original
remade
book.
movie.
No. There was never
Johnny
a remake.
Depp.
No, the remake
That's
isn't
his
real.
name.
The remake can't hurt me. No. Never mention that awful fucking remake ever again. You only remember the newer one? Get the fuck out my house! Oh, you can say I fucking hate the new one.
You get
fucking
nothing.
Shitty
Good day,
fucking
sir.
Johnny Depp vehicle, piece of shit. Fucking masturbates over Wonka as a character. The original is way better.
You like the one with Gene Wilder?
I don't give a shit about the name of the flesh they used to make the movie. I like the one that was original and is called Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Chunk.
And that one, the script was written by Roald Dahl himself.
Yes, that's why it's the better one.
Even though the plot in the newer one follows the original book more.
Yeah, because fucking the original author of the book might have realized there's a difference between a book and a movie, and there's reason to make adaptations. Wow, that's a very nice door spray.
I'm only going to play this for a little bit longer, I think.
Do you want to do a fan game afterwards, or do you want to just...
No, I'm stopping because it's getting kind of late.
Oh, okay.
I should probably be done streaming. Oh wait, I recognize that thing. That's the shape of the first ever arcade machine. Was shaped like that. I forget what it was called.
It was
the Horace developer is very cultured. He knows many things.
Demanded the yellow machine. I would have done as he said, but I had no idea.
Except for they didn't usually come in yellow. They came in like red.
The machine sighed.
Your serial number. Who are you, robot?
To me, the number had always looked unimpressive, but it clearly meant something to this machine. For 7 minutes he called me things like, the firstborn, the chosen light, the cleanser of the world.
Oops.
And of course, literally, the one.
No matter,
said the machine when he finally composed himself. Before you can take the art.
Putting a face on the screen, though, sort of makes the thing sticking out look like a...
Winner stays
No,
on.
Elena, don't. Don't you do this. Don't, please. Hey, Elena, you know how I said I knew remember how I said I knew most of the plot of this game before we started playing? And do you remember how I kept calling Horace Robot Jesus at the beginning?
Oh.
I beat my
he really is.
He beat his.
Robezus.
I have an advantage. The humans broadcasting their nice virus wasn't the first time I had felt the sweet sting of life. Long before then I briefly worked in a seaside arcade. However, I was recalled in 1974.
Oh, an actual...
I was deemed too great.
An actual year was mentioned.
No one could beat me then, and no one can beat me now.
It was from the early 70s, was when the original arcade machine was from. We're gonna play Pong in real life!
Pong in real life?
Pong will be real in 19 seconds.
Oh my god, Pong is fucking real! No! This is
Oh no, the sound effect just sounds like somebody's voice going Pshh!
Oh, let me turn this up. I hope it fucking is.
With like an electronic filter over it. Just sounds like Pshh!
That wasn't fair.
Why have they never made Sonic Pong?
Song.
You read a Pong fanfiction?
Who did?
I was
Shan.
better than you on my
Oh.
first boot up.
Apparently just because they could.
Have you even played this game before?
You should have written the Pong fanfiction just because you could.
Hey, Laney,
Yes,
have the clocks
Nice to
gone
see
back
you,
in America
Tom.
recently?
fairly recently, yeah.
That explains why you have to go at 2.
Well, I don't have to go yet, but I probably should get going soon, and we've been streaming for quite a while.
Okay.
Or
Well,
I
we
guess
need to
well, we might not have been streaming for as long as I streamed some other games, but so much happens in Horace that it feels like it's forever.
That's fair. It really-
The game just goes on, and there's so much happening.
Elena, you need to put more side momentum into the boot.
The developer
you're
of
doing
Horace is
great.
just sort of like, this
Have
is
you got some kind of
is like,
power up?
what's the word for somebody who like does an impressive amount of work?
You know you can like, I think you can alter the speed and angle of the ball by moving, right? I think. Elena,
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's how Pong works.
That's how Pong twerks.
That's it. Get out my fucking house.
You trying to say I don't even know how to play Pong?
Yes, I'm trying to say. I'm just saying, Elena. I would have beat this fucking clown penis in like 0.5
Oh,
seconds.
see, now you admit that he has one.
No! I'm saying he is one! If you open Ronald McDonald's fucking crotch, this is what you find.
Don't you
Gosh
This
dang it.
entire arcade machine
The machine
jutting out of
almost
his
looked
flesh
sad
meat.
as I was taken by some robots in dark cloaks and convinced to step into a crusher.
Horace has been crushed so many times. I'm sure he's tired. Alright, Horace, it's 4 p.m.
Can somebody make that meme? But like, it's just like a load of characters on one side, like every single character, every single robot from this chapter.
Alright,
Oh,
Horace,
he was
it's 4 p.m.
Oh, he was convinced because they're robot Jedi, otherwise known as
Just luck.
Robedi.
Oh yeah, I did. I was noticing they kind of look like Obi-Wan Kenobi. I wasn't sure if that was intentional or not. I should have known it was intentional. Because we had Star Wars earlier.
I've played the game better than you.
He insulted Horace by comparing him negatively to a toaster.
That's row-based. That's like
Come
not
on, turn the ball.
mean. That's mean to toasty.
Oh!
Elena, can you even return the ball?
I've played
Elena,
the
stop
toaster
doing
better
that.
than you.
So doing what?
Whatever it is, you have to
It got me to win that one time,
You
so...
are rubbish.
Oh my god. Oh no, Elena, is this your strat now? Just the riskiest thing possible. I'm just gonna get right. Oh my god, Elena, please.
He called me rubbish.
I
Sounds like
mean,
something you'd call me.
Yeah. That's what I'm this far off of calling you right now. Elena, it's Pong, please.
I never claimed to be good at Pong.
Nice to see you trying.
It's Pong!
I always thought Pong was hard.
I think it's possible, Chan says, I think it's possible the devs strive to include a reference for everything they knew of. I need to have the same goals. That'd be good goals.
Just everything you know in one game. Everything I've ever heard of. Ah, poop! I was so glad you got it back to a tie and then... I can only win at Pong when I'm playing like a very low-level AI. I can't win against people or against a smart AI like this.
Smart
Getting old.
So it tells you about how smart I am.
Elena,
Elfie would be losing her mind.
Elena, I
If she were
very
here.
much doubt that the developer of Horace created like some super advanced Pong AI that's unbeatable.
Well,
I'm
see,
pretty
look,
sure
he hits the ball every time. I can't get it past him unless
because you're not strategizing.
I can only beat Pong AI when they like don't try.
So you're saying that the problem is that they try to hit the ball, they move towards where the ball's gonna be.
Yeah, exactly.
Elena,
And then I lose. I'm
Elena.
not good at Pong, okay? I'm sorry, I'm not a real gamer. I can't even
Also, I
play the
think-
most basic game.
No, you can't win.
I'm slowly getting better. What were you gonna say, Bis?
Well, I guess they're way slower than you as well.
Have you even
It's like the speed of this walnut, except way slower.
I knew you were gonna walnut.
I had to.
Nice.
Sometimes you just gotta
It's like the
walnut.
speed of this you, but way slower. Of this me. As if there's like other me's that are faster. The truth has come out. I am not good at Pong.
Arrow says maybe that's all they are, and thus this game is basically digital DNA for them as a person.
Wait, what?
That was just luck.
Because
Oh,
with the
who
way
are?
idea of this game being references to everything the developer knows.
Oh.
To be coaxed into submission, said the
Arrow
machine.
says there's a big
Some
difference
by
between,
force,
between nutting and
some by
walnutting.
bribery, some just need a few simple words. But I understand my fate.
Oh, my phone is finally charging again.
There will come soft rains and the smell of the ground, and swallows circling with their shimmering
He's going to
Oh,
let himself
no!
be crushed.
in the pools singing at night, and wild plum
He really
trees
follows
and
his rules
tremulous
really
white
closely.
Robins will wear their feathery fire. Why haven't you done it? The button is right there. My soul is yours to take. But killing him was the last thing I wanted to do. So I asked him, why should I?
The look on his
He
face.
replied, this is the way things are. This is the way things have always been. So everyone wants to win this game, so they can sit in a dark cave waiting to play the game again.
Ben, it's only been like this since last
Things
Tuesday
will
or
have to
whatever.
change.
Oh, finally, I can get the chat again.
The arcade is moving like it has legs, Shed says. God.
It's actually just using the power of its... What is your mouth doing there, buddy?
Elena, are you getting
Are they
one of
crowning
those?
Horace king?
I'm gonna have to like put together like a load of clips just so that FlutterBug can understand everything that's been missed.
King Horace? Oh, he's just there. Oh, I guess because if Horace is going to be king, then obviously he's allowed to be there now. If Horace is ruling everything now, then... Arrow says, you know she can watch the VOD too, Bis.
But I mean, who watches VODs? It's a load of effort.
I mean, people seem to watch them on YouTube on my channel.
Well, those are YouTubers, people. I think people who are used to being in the stream chat wouldn't want to watch a VOD.
Look at King Horace! Look at
Look how
heckin' King
far.
Horace!
Look how far this guy has to crouch to put the fucking hat on.
The arcade guy looks out of place here.
Don't mean stream is best. It's very hard. It's very hard to put an outfit together when you've got other people. Oh yeah, Twitch VODs are bad for stream.
And
More
so,
chat slides
I
because you can
was
see chat.
crowned by
I
the
keep
grace
telling
of
Elaine to
God,
put the chat on
defender of
screen
the
so that
faith
people
and
can
ruler of the
appreciate it.
known world.
But
I
she's
gave
like
many
no, because then
rousing
people would
speeches
see
to
the
my
things
new
you
nation.
say. I'm like,
And
that's really
when
mean.
I told the machine
Because my main reason is I just want it to be gameplay. I just want the game to just be there on screen.
Everything would be taken
But like
care
half of everything we talk about on the stream is
I
chat
had won the
interaction.
sacred tournament, so I alone had the right to wear the magic shoes of gravity.
That's why I try and say now the person who said it when I read chat messages.
Really work.
So many naked
I knew
robots,
they were
Shan
fine as
says.
a pair of shoes, but I could no longer run up walls. But I guess this didn't really matter anymore, as one of the many perks of being the ruler of the known universe was that I could have everything I ever wanted.
Look at Horace!
Awesome as
He's living the life now.
Fort made it clear he wanted to leave, as he thought we had more important things to do.
I got my shoes back. Got my shoes back, baby! But we're gonna stop playing for now. Day oof! Like the way you say egg in French, haha. Instead of just day off. Or it's ploibius, not polybius. I have to see what day oof is.
That's so hot.
What is day oof? It's
What is this?
Look!
Oh, you know what
It's
the
just,
fuck is this?
it's just the same game, but you play as an egg! This is next level, like, puns. Next level amount of effort to put into a weird pun.
Arrow says, is that a Garfield character? What she means.
Oh yeah, there's a Garfield character like that, isn't there?
An egg?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to know.
Checkpoint.
At least I think that's what I'm remembering. Ending the stream off playing as an egg. Horace is something else.
Arrow's like, Bis, we've been over this so many times! I'm sorry, Arrow. I think I keep repressing it.
If you want to play a cool game like this, one I would recommend is 80s Overdrive on the 3DS. It's really cool. And it's this type of driving game.
Bis, there was a Garfield TV show.
Especially if you like
Garfield
3D on the 3DS.
Oh my god, Sheldon, you're right. Fuck, god damn it.
Yep, that's what I was remembering.
Okay, Elaine, you know what? I think maybe it's time we cut the stream. I don't think I can handle.
Yeah, if you like 3D on the 3DS, 80s Overdrive is a really good game in 3D. Especially if you like this type of game. You know, cool 90s arcade pixel art look.
Donate to my Kickstarter and I'll make Elena the racing game. Which will be like way
With me
better.
sitting. I just slide along the road. Backwards.
No, you're in a car. Just other cars all bounce off of your ass.
Yes, you got it.
Checkpoint.
No. It's gonna be a serious racing
Oh, I just barely made it through that checkpoint.
Whoa, barely made it.
What, is that the Eiffel? Oh yeah, of course it's the Eiffel Tower, because it's oof. Like egg. And I only know that because of a meme where somebody used Google Translate and translated egg in French to oof, and then instead of having it pronounce it correctly, it just used the Roblox oof sound.
Oof. Oof. I can't do it.
We played Speedy Egbert on my stream before. That's an egg with legs.
You're an egg with legs.
Abort. It's funny that you have to go to this menu to get out of an arcade game.
It is quite weird.
You just have everything now.
Come and see me when you're ready to leave.
Game guy. Quit to titles.
It never hatched. It was very frustrating.
Alright, well. Horace is still going on. With no sign of stopping. But we have to stop for the moment.
Horace is a game for the ages, since it lasts them.
Wow.
I fucking
Oops.
love this game.
Wrong buttons.
I'm
I need to
glad we're
go
back
scene
into
2. There we go. Leggy Eggy Shen says. Despite everything, it is still Horace, says Arrow. Oh, goodness. Well, this was really something else. I don't even know how I'm going to make the thumbnail for this one. I'm going to have to find so many parts to include. Maybe. Oh, I know what the thumbnail is. Just going to be Horace being crowned king. I think that'll represent things very well. What do you think,
Bis? There's
Bis?
so much that happened this episode. I feel like maybe it'd be good to have two screenshots fading into each other. Bottom left is Horace in pieces on the floor. Top right is Horace, king of the world, to show like the arc of where things go in this episode.
Maybe that'll work. Yeah.
Oh my god, Shan! I hope you have I hope you share your dreams if you do.
I hope Horace gives you
everything,
weird
it's still
dreams.
Horace.
Yes. I could do the big brain. Yeah, there's so much. I think I like the idea we came up with, though. Oh, I got a good amount of viewers today, it looks like. Much better than yesterday when I was streaming Doom Eternal. I'm really enjoying Doom Eternal, but nobody seems to want to come watch it.
Because, like,
it was my lowest viewed stream in, like, ever, I think.
It's a game people don't want spoilers on, and everybody's streaming it anyway. And also, like, it's not interesting. It's like... It's a big budget action game, you know? It's like
it's been getting fairly good views on YouTube, though.
I think that's
for my streams.
I think that's the thing is that on YouTube, it's like there'll be more people searching for it. I think the thing is with these streams, people want something that's interesting to talk about.
Well, actually,
and,
I think I had a few streams.
interesting...
I had a few streams of Zombie that have fewer viewers. Actually, I think Zombie didn't go over very well.
I mean, it's
on
a
the
similar
stream.
sort of... I think that's another example of a game where there just isn't super much interesting to say about it in chat. Like,
it also has barely any views on YouTube. The Hobbit was the opposite, though. I got big audiences on Twitch for The Hobbit, but there's a couple of VODs of it on YouTube that have 1 view still to this day, and it was probably just me checking to make sure it worked.
I think it's because on YouTube, it's what people search for. On Twitch, it's what people look at on their Twitter feed and go, ooh, that's interesting.
People loved the Hobbit streams live.
They were fucking wild. I hope I've got some stuff that'd be interesting to play with you soon.
Yes. Soon I'm going to have to come up with new stuff to play because I'm going to get done with all the stuff I have going currently. Animal Crossing stream did very well, though, so I have confidence that Animal Crossing will be a good one to stream in the future as well. Doom 64 did okay, too. And Doom 64 did pretty well on YouTube, too, so... what is my schedule going to be? I'm going to stream tomorrow. Today's Monday, right? So streaming will be tomorrow. I'm going to do...
Ooh. Oh, yeah, you see what Arrow's saying at the minute?
Have Bis guide you through Mist.
Oh my god, could you... That'd be fucking great. It'd be great, because Arrow guided me through Mist. So at that point, it's like, I'm passing on the torch. Hey Arrow, why don't you fucking Arrow? Why don't us three do a stream on his channel at some point? Find a game that's a cross section of our interests.
I would love that, yeah. Well, I mean, I've had both of you on Minecraft before, but we also had other people.
Yeah, but
you have to come up with something that could be just the 3 of us. Chances I have too many feelings about Myst, I think. Oh yeah, wasn't that like a special game for you?
Oh. That's valid. Yeah, I think I remember. I think I vaguely remember that context. And
what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so tomorrow is going to be The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, because I've put that off. That one got shelved last week so I could get Plants vs. Zombies done before new stuff came out. So I'm going to get back to that, and then I'm going to try and do an extra long stream of Black Mesa. I'm going to see if I can finally finish that game. Get it done in one go next time, hopefully. And then Wednesday is Animal Crossing with Cassie, and I'm probably also going to stream Doom Eternal that day. And see if I can squeeze both those in.
So wait, do you have time to stream with me at some point soon?
And then Thursday is Nier Automata and Doom 64. So then the next day I have free is Friday.
Because
I don't have any stream plans for Friday currently.
did we find that thing I sent you earlier?
What thing?
Like I sent you a fan game at some point, and then we lost it. And
The Game
you
Jolt
found
one?
it again.
Yeah, we found that.
Where is it? Where is it?
I can just look it up in our chat again. Now I know how to look it up.
Okay, can you look up and tell me what it's called again?
Not at the moment, but at some point, yes.
Oh, okay. I think it was. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, maybe Friday we can do more Horace and then Sonic games. Sonic fan
Everything
games.
really is
a shorter
cancelled.
stream of Horace.
I thought my hours were going to be cut. My employer has just shut all locations in the UK.
They haven't shut them all down here. It's interesting that they picked a foreign country first before their own country to shut everything down in.
Oh my god, you're people who like use their blue check mark to impersonate people and make joke tweets and stuff.
Yeah.
Somebody's done that recently. They changed their like name to CNN Breaking News in their icon, and they tweeted, "Breaking! Joe Biden is not dead. He's just getting some dick. We've all been there." And they lost their check mark for it.
Oh. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching.
Thank you for being
I'll
here.
be back
everybody.
tomorrow with my regularly scheduled programming.
I'll be back whenever we can schedule something.
Jen says, barely anything here is closed and Sweden's hubris is worrying me.
Oh no, that's...
Yeah, here in Oregon, we shut everything down, or we started shutting stuff down before anything sort of got going very much here. And it's only, like, it's getting going only a little bit compared to other places, and we've shut down everything completely. So I think Oregon will probably be okay, of all places.
Mm.
We've been pretty on top of stuff, as we tend to be compared to the rest of the country.
I hope things go alright over there, Shan.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you whenever
With
I see
Zelda
you.
and Black Mesa. Hopefully Friday. I'm gonna try and schedule you in on Friday, Bis.
I can't do Fridays or Saturdays anymore. I told
Oh,
you.
you can?
I can't.
Oh.
There's an obstacle which just deliberately gets in my way at those points.
Oh. So Sunday then. Sunday would be soonest we could stream again.
Yeah. Sunday's good.
Okay, Sunday we'll plan for then.
It's like almost a week, Jesus. But okay,
Yeah.
I guess we'll just have to make the
It's
best of what we
fine.
got.
I mean, maybe
fine.
someday during the week I can squeeze you in, but that's going to be like spending so much of the day streaming. Maybe if I get my art stuff done here soon, I will have time. Again.
Oh, well, we'll just
Because I have to spend so much time drawing. But yeah, see you tomorrow.
See ya!
Bye-bye. Oops.